Domo, welcome everybody. We're back with Golden Treasure, the Great Greed. Yippee! So yeah, Domo, Arilon, Domo, or Ditto. I don't know who's licking feet around here. Probably best not to do that, because the only feet that are lickable around here are Taffy's feet, and they're full of hair, and you do not want his hair in your mouth. He's a very hairy boy. Yeah, get those emotes ready, Pork Roll. Hope you had a good stream. It looked like you were doing pretty good. It's Taffy licking feet. Oh yeah, he's a licker, so there you go. Yeah, it's Taffy licking. In that case, you could just use the Taffy popping emoji to have him eat the feet then. I think it'll line up. There you go. Because he will lick your legs. And your arms. And your face. He's a little licky boy. But anyway, we've gotten... There you go, perfect. We've gotten pretty far with this run. I actually survived the entirety of the last stream. Well, I did lose to a rival, but I still have one life left, so... I could die very early on and have to start part 2 all over again anyway, or I might still get really, really far and survive to part 3. Who the fuck knows? We'll find out. And Double Backbite, welcome, just in time. So yeah, let's get on in here. Get my masteries. Go hunt some goats. It's like, I could try, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to fight them. I only have one life left. I've got quite a bit of levels, but I'm just like, How's my energy? My energy's good. Don't fight goats. How will you ever become the goat? I don't know, I'll figure it out. Warmward streams feed 2 larger bodies of water in this area, which borders the Heartwood. Their waters are pure and clean. Perhaps treasure or prey may be found in the Twin Lakes. Okay. Well, I can go check that out. Or I can go to this thing. I haven't checked whatever this is yet. Oh my god! Whoa, what is this? One sun, you come across the foot corpse of a mighty tree which fell some turnings ago. This would not of itself be remarkable, but it is surrounded by a strange taste in the air. It's so cool when you level up enough to not die to a goat and die to a lion instead. Yeah, right? Yeah, you're actually close to your 1-year anniversary, aren't you, Arditto? Congratulations. Thank you. Arigato. Looking closer, you are astounded to find that the thousands of strange, minuscule beings have made this stump their home, and not just any home. Gleaming towers rise like diamond fangs from crystal pathways streaked with rhinestone. The denizens are engaged in inscrutable activities whose purposes you cannot easily comprehend. Double Bucky, welcome, how you doing? Just in time, just got started. It's like nothing you have ever sensed. It is other, though not in the same way as the no-tails. What do you do? I want treasure. Now I'm blue, abba-dee, abba-die. The tiny beings scream and plead with melodious, complex songs and desperate dances for you to leave them be, but you ignore them. It's like, ah yes, I start the stream and I choose violence. Perfect. The hive does not stay in one piece, and much of it breaks down as you relocate it to your lair, but it still constitutes something rare and beautiful even in a ruined state. You have to recall, however, how much more beautiful it was when it was whole and inhabited. You never encounter another such hive, or any such beings again. Ah, yes, there, and here's Taffy. Alright, I got the crystal hive. Tore it out of a stump, once popular with tiny intelligent beings, but it's now empty. I killed them all. Was it worth it? I don't know. Depends on how much money I can make for it. And Taffy's got his only what he wishes it to be. Yeah, he's orange, so he's just gonna stay orange, because he's orange. Orange is orange. Second disappointment after catfish. But he would be taffy if he wasn't orange. Papa! I have brought things! Oh, the silver fruit! Yeah, what's this? Darktooth sniffs at the object and then it blinks. A shiver runs through its feathers. With a single motion, Darktooth sweeps it into its own maw and swallows it. Before he can object, Darktooth sings soothingly. Fear not, you shall be compensated. This item is too dangerous to leave in the care of a youngling. It may summon calamity to your lands. It is other. I would simply destroy it, but I happen to have a use for such a thing. Okay. Yeah, he's defined by 3 things. Orange, violet, and earwax. Pretty much. Darktooth gives you quite a few new shiny things, more than you thought the object should have been worth, which helps with the chagrin. Or jargon. However you pronounce that word. I now have 37. I haven't even used any of my other stuff. Yeah, check out my objects. Check out this rod. And then check out this hive. I'll sell them later. Visiting him doesn't take up time, so that's why I was like, I'll just do it now. Alright, let's see what's over here. Casting about the shore of one of the eponymous twin lakes, you discover an interesting potential source of treasure. Though it gleams like rarest shinestone, it is not, nor is it a gem. It is amber, made out of the essence of trees and refined by time. Water has cleansed and polished it to perfection. There is, however, an issue. The majority of it is trapped beneath quite a few large stones. Moving them would be no challenge to an elder, but unfortunately thousands of turnings stand between you and that vaunted title. It's telling me no. Red means no. Darn. Alright, it didn't consume time, so I'll just come back later. I probably need, like, another level or 2. One sun, you come across a plant with a curious scent. Yeah, there he goes, he's sniffing. Well, your music dictates that you consume flesh as your primary fuel. You have made snacks with some grasses and herbs from time to time. They amuse your mouth and are of help when something is stuck within. This plant, however, is altogether different. It smells like dreams, with strands of green fiber flesh and murmurs of heartbreak and the beyond. Your core is mildly repulsed by it, but your essence is drawn to it. Sure, I'll eat it. You taste a bitter tang, which is completely strange yet almost familiar, as the herb slides across your sensitive tongue. Could this be medicinal? Whatever the case, you continue on afterwards, wending through the undergrowth, tasting the air for prey. Unfortunately, no meat scent meets your senses. Or wait, was that no meat sense meets your senses? You do, however, scent a nearby honeysuckle bush. Until now, however, you never realized how glorious the scent of honeysuckle is. Oh my god, did we just eat weed and now we have the munchies? It trickles through your mind, seeming to embed itself in your very essence. You bury your muzzle in the honeysuckle and inhale it, taste it, let it flow all throughout yourself. Moving on, you feel the way the tall grasses brush against your underscales. No, you don't feel it. You feel it completely. How could you never have noticed how it feels? Like Yogi Deluded. It's like, I didn't know I would get high off eating it. How was I supposed to know? Let's see. Flopping down onto your side and rolling around, you can acutely sense every last scale of your body. Oh god, that seems a little much. It was pretty obvious. Well, yeah. You taste each one lighting up as the grass caresses you so very tenderly. Your whole body is a light, and then it is light itself. You're seeing yourself dissolving into the grass, into the nearby trees, into the wind as it touches you, and yet you are not at all alarmed by the disillusion. Of course, you are the wind. How could you have thought that you were a silly giant lizard? What do they call themselves? Well, it doesn't even matter. A rainbow lumberer honeybuzz. What the fuck? Hovers nearby. It roars cheerily to you. Hello, wind! You roar politely in return as the cloud of tiny clan singers, each one smaller than your smallest talon, washes over you, singing a lovely refrain involving clouds. And why have you never eaten a cloud? You're completely certain they would be an explosion of lovely flavor upon your tongue, like a bursting gallbladder in your mouth. Oh my! Lizard, is that a word meant to be there? I don't know, I think we're so high it doesn't even matter anymore. You need to eat something's gallbladder. Right now. Yacht from tree top to the cloud top, the tops of tiny flowers, all of which support your weight perfectly, and sing gallbladder every time you land on them. Hopefully because you almost forgot that idea. And it's so amusing that you almost forgot that idea. It's even amusing that you were amused that you almost forgot that idea. As your tail thumps joyfully, the thought occurs to you that if you were a no-tail, you could thump your tail. In fact, do no-tails even have a way of expressing amusement? Wait, no-tails? No-tails. With their dead shinestone false claws that they used to destroy their bodies covered with the skins of other animals, stilting across the land like wobbly totems of death on their too thin legs, the scent of other cling onto them like a giant writhing bloodsucker. I think we're having a bad trip, man! They are bloodsuckers! You can see them all, bearing their terrible soft talons and blood teeth into the great bird. They're sucking the essence out of her, leaving her stained with the rainbow black death and horribly dry. Why? What? You must destroy them. You must save the greed. Oh no, I know there are so many. Why? Son, help us, Earth, help us. The others have come, bringing death with their foul offspring. No! I don't know what just happened. When you awaken, Moon is looking down at you. Everything has returned. Yeah, pretty much that. You're once again in conscious command of your mind and body and know what is and what is not. You have no idea where in the great green you are. Tracing your own scent back to your lair and discovering evidence you apparently did several things while under the influence of the herb, which are better not to think about, you curl up and sleep for a very, very, very long time. Having lost the concept of your stomach during the escapade, you're ferociously hungry and set out immediately to find something to devour. You will never eat the three-leaf herb again. Or perhaps you will? There was a kind of joy more pure and insurmountable when you ate the herb than you have ever felt. It feels like your very essence was stretched wider, and you had a deep sense of escape from the horrors of life. Until that last part. What is that herb? Well, I got some mastery for my trouble. Good lord. Sun has died, and moon does not exist this night. Earth is utterly unlit. Hours before sun's rebirth, you awaken from a terrible nightmare. Something was peeling apart your mind and eating its insides like the sweet viscera of a prey animal. The residual fear from the dream is heightened by a disturbing realization. Yeah, also like that. It is utterly quiet. No tiny beings are calling, nor the green leapers singing in the nearby marshes. No night feather beasts chant, and not even the wind murmurs. Check it out. You're just about to give up and return to your lair when you see a subtle wrongness out of the corner of your eye. The shadow of one of the trees there is somehow incorrect. Something is lurking there, molting the deep shadows. Uh-oh. You leap at it, and you see a pair of baleful rose-colored eyes briefly before it retreats from your attack, blending into the darkness again. A cold, sickly song scrapes across your mind. Uh-oh. I am the creeping end of your dreams. I am the hiss that slides through the darkness. You name this one edgelord. Erasing light and safety. I am the murmuring destroyer, slaying softly, softly. You decide to call this being Whisper, 'cause he likes to whisper, I guess. I cannot be seen, nor smelled. My flesh is air, my bones are water. This land is already mine. Please do not flee. I enjoy holding the minds of others in my mouth, crushing them to salty gray slime, tasting the panic, the confusion. I savor the fear of my prey and the despair of the moment they realize that they will perish without even seeing their destroyer. Please do not flee. Stay and become one with the quiet horror. Its sigils are like a tiny being crawling aggressively, buzzing inside of your mind. It will not go away. It hurts just enough. Just enough. What do you want? I want nothing. Rather, ask what I have. I have all your treasures. I have all your lands. I have you, and I shall enjoy you, savor you. I shall not even honor you by consuming your body. It shall rot here. Silent testament to my beautiful blasphemy. For you cannot even begin to fight what cannot be sensed. But I sense you. I sense you clearly, and I can reach you. Feel my reach. Wait, what? Your vision is briefly whited out as its song becomes a terrible scream within you, pulling you apart from the inside. Stars swim about your vision as the pain subsides. I need to hide or something. He's coming after me. Whisper is not the only one who knows how to blend in and with its surroundings and become invisible to the eye. Using the water within, you take on the colors of the darkened green. It soon becomes clear that you have succeeded, as the mind assault does not continue. Still, Whisper does not seem inclined to give up the fight. No matter. You cannot be seen, but can be smelled and heard and tasted. By the power of the shine stone artifact which I bear, I have erased my scent and cannot even be heard as I move. I will find you and end you. Okay. Oh, I don't have a high enough water level. Ooh, it's like, do I try and find him? It's like, they're basically saying it's either, it's like, you want to try your fucking luck? Or you want to just give up? It's like, oh boy. I mean, I could try using my own senses. You may not be able to sense precisely where Whisper is, but its camouflage is not perfect and you know this area well. It manages to find you and blast your mind with screaming pain several times. But eventually you find it and force it into a dance of destruction. Alright, let the waves of my wrath break over you and drown your miserable existence. Yeah, I'm just like... So, it says drown, so is it saying it's gonna use water? But what if that's a trick? What if it wants me to use water? Let's see. Venomous bite. What do my water attacks do? Let's see. You can turn... Does moderate damage based on both your fire and... Which bypasses armor. Ooh! Ooh, that might be a good one. Ooh. Yeah! Yeah, let's go! I did severe damage! Woo! Okay. Okay. Okay, your opponent's battered. Worse for wear. Your attacks are having an effect. My ruby flame shall burn you to glowing ash. Okay. So, I should use fire. Which fire attack, though? I've been using... It's like, I've been using Power Strike because it's been reliable. I don't know if any of the other ones will be helpful, though. It's like, I only say this because if I lose, that's it! This'll blind him. And I have energy, so energy is not an issue. See, there's Intimidate. That just affects their air mastery. That's not important. Charge. Massive damage based on your fire mastery. Oh, but then I can't use it for 3 rounds. I don't like that risk. And then Incinerate. Ooh, this one will do damage over time. Okay, let's do this one. Incinerate! I survived! Oh my god! Okay. The shine stone ring around Whisper's neck shatters, and the kin lets out a shrieking roar. I can't believe I got that on my first try! That was the thing, though. I was like... But it's because it's like... It was like with like, Bloom, he called out his attacks. But I was like, there's no way that they're gonna have an enemy call out his attacks twice. It has to be a trick. Like, because this guy's all sneaky and stuff. He doesn't play fair. So I was like, let me attack him with the attack he says he's going to attack me with, because he expects me to counter with the attack that I think he's going to attack me with. But no, I'm going to attack him with the attack that counters the attack that he would use to counter the attack that I thought would use to counter it. I'm smart. Anyway, enough! Whisper breaks away from you, flattening itself to the ground. You see its body clearly now. Somehow it is colorless, save for its eyes, which are like the essence which now stains its armor. Do not behold me! Turn away! I was created naked of blessed color. So easily hunted, so easily seen. Yeah, what a schmarty, the chocolate kind. I take that as a compliment. Because the chocolate kind sucks. I will not be seen! Striking with a final mind lash, the invader flees away. It is over. A plume of the defeated kin remains on the ground. It is completely devoid of color, though this makes it rather striking in its own way. It seems that Whisper was using some kind of artifact of the others to hide itself completely. You wonder how many prey animals fell victim to the silent killer. Their minds screamed to pieces without even seeing what was destroying them. Meanwhile, while its ability to hide may not have truly been its own, Whisper's mental prowess was natural. It's unusual that one so young would be able to master the mysteries of air so well at such a young age. It did not behave according to tradition, issuing a proper challenge and revealing itself as a Drac should, but there are only 2 great laws and 1 lesser, and it did not violate any of these. Such behavior, paired with its unusual form, will make it difficult for it to find a partner to create with, however. Having a choice territory such as yours would have been its only real chance. Now that it has been stripped of its artifact, its survival is unlikely. Violating tradition could be a powerful tactic, but all things come at a price. Yeah, you get no bitches. Yay! Alright, it's like, I'm hungry but low on health, so I should probably play it safe by getting some bacon or something? Let's play it safe and go get some bacon. Forsooth, the beast was mighty, but he doth gain no bitches. Yeah. Go give me a little baby piggy. There we go. Alright, and then I should be back to normal. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy for my tummy. Oh, did that heal me? I guess I got an ability where if I eat, I recover. I'll take it. Ah, damn it. Like, I didn't want to have to fight the pig! I just wanted my bacon! Hunt a ghost simply because there's no way they're stronger to you than 3 dragon rivals you beat recently. Alright. What's the large beast? Let me see if it's something I... Oh wait, I have the wolf already. Alright, just retreat. Because I know the large beast smelling of earth is the big mama pig. So I'm like... No point pushing that. Alright, I'm back to full health already. But hey, if you want me to go pick a fight with a goat, I could go pick a fight with a goat, but... I'm not very confident about it. Let me see what land is left to uncover. Let's start there. Yeah, I'll be fine, probably. Or my run will be just completely decimated. The river siege area is the name often given to the land near the warmward bank of the shallow river, the largest body of fresh water in the Great Green. The meadows here are home to great grazers, which are excellent to eat but very strong. You also smell the proximity of another kin. Perhaps a visit to its territory on the coldward bank may be in order. Oh, that's bison? Yeah, I don't know if I want to fight bison. Oh boy, is that the game telling me I'm running out of time? Like, I don't know what happens when the timer runs out, but... Let me at least go introduce myself to this dragon over here. Then I'll go check out some goats. Following the shallow river, which runs through the Spirit Wood to the Great Blue, you come upon a clearly and frequently marked scent boundary. One of the kin claims this green and pleasant land as its territory, known as the Riverwood for its harmonious combination of plants and fresh, clean water. Plants of every kind are abundant here, and beasts as well. Hunting here would probably be very easy, but to hunt in another kin's territory without first announcing oneself would be a breach of custom. Sure. Your song has barely echoed through the trees when a young adult kin appears. It is one of your own Emerald clan, and a rather stunning specimen. Ooh. I am the arranger of proper order. My correctness shines unabated. It pauses briefly to smooth out its chest feathers, making certain none are out of place, and preens its chest before continuing. I am the putter of things in place, the one who remembers forgotten distances. I am the lord and keeper of the Riverwood, preserver of the perfect... The Mesne? I don't know how you'd say that. This kin seems rather proud of its customship of the region. In your mind, you name it Warden. It picks through the feathers on its right wing, examining them as it waits for you to state your business. You're pretty. Warden preens itself as it listens to your praise. Yeah, I have no idea. This body is indeed superior, but still, maddeningly imperfect. This talon is slightly shorter than its mate on my other forepaw. The color of this feather on my breast is off by a fraction of a shade from what it should be, and those are not all. Still, I move toward perfection. My flaws are fewer than they were. Eventually, I shall attain it. Good luck. Acknowledge. Before I respond, answer. What defines beauty? I don't know. Warren stretches its neck upwards, looking down at you imperiously. Then it will please me to teach you. Beauty is order. Nothing more, nothing less. All things have an ideal form. An ideal world exists which they indicate through their symmetry. Have you not seen the stars in the night sky? Some are bright and some dim, but they all have their place. Their dance is so perfect that it's become permanent, an unchanging stasis. We too could be like they are, immutable, immortal. Boy, do I have an anime to recommend for you, sir/ma'am. I have endeavored to make the Mesne a document. I can't read. A monument to order, with not even a leaf nor stone out of place. It has not been easy, and chaos constantly menaces, but one day I will have the perfect territory. Cool. Now sing of my way. Is it not good? Is it not just? I have sacrificed many suns, even moons and turnings, to my pursuit of perfection. Can you deny its results? Is my territory not the most beautiful? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Warden preens its feathers fadaciously. Indeed, I find you a reasonable Draken. If it pleases the spirit of the Great Green to have you as a seneschal of the inner lands, why are you using words I don't know? I will offer no debate. Your boundary markers shall go unchallenged, and your hunting grounds undisturbed by me. Since you agree with my way, your only logical course of action is to do as I have done, and make your territory a monument to order. Allow no foreign influences and shun both exception and inaction. I look forward to seeing how beautiful your lands will become. Your flattery has pleased Warren, but other kin, hearing that you agree with its bizarre way, may think less of you. I want to be friends with the dragons. Come on. What do you know about the no-tails? Those filthy, degenerate other spawn, it huffs, lashing its tail back and forth. They creep about the periphery of my land to disturb my order. I have made certain that none who enter my territory leave alive. They do not belong here, and as long as they remain, order is threatened. Their pollution, their chaos is inextricable from their natures. In the end, however, they are nothing but other spawn and easily destroyed. Yeah, may be dangerous. Such pitiful, weak, twisted things are not worth another moment of consideration. We defile our songs merely by thinking about those disgusting droppings of the defilers of long ago. I have treasure. Warren tilts its head slightly, pondering this. I have long admired number, absolute, inarguable, concrete number. For many turnings, I have played with number in the garden of my mind. It soothes and consoles me when I am dismayed by chaos. Boy, do I have a fish to introduce you to. Within number, all is either correct or not correct, as it should be, with no space for disagreement. No, seriously, there's a fish I gotta show you. I could get my dad to set you up. Oh yeah, I'm the child of an elder dragon, by the way. Therefore, my challenge to you is a challenge of number. I shall present you with a problem. Prepare yourself, for once I present it, you will have but a short time to answer. Here is my question for you. 48, 44, 52, 46. Okay. Despite having lost, Warren looks happy, thumping its tail as it offers you a small artifact of some kind. Well answered. I have hope for the future, knowing that youth among the kin can move gracefully with the sacred crystal realm of number. Ooh, a cube. What wondrous power could be inside? Alright, thanks, have a nice day. Warren turns away from you by way of dismissal. I encourage you to embrace order and perfection. They alone shall lead the way to the future of the kin. Unless you are bold or foolish enough to challenge me for my territory, I wish you well. As you leave, you note that the Warden's territory is indeed very beautiful in a way, but it's so rigid, so intentional as to be almost disquieting. You wonder if the spirit of the Great Greed truly wants such a thing as perfection. Yeah, true, you got a point there. Alright, now I'll go check out the goats. I would like to observe goat. Perfection is a goal that moves. You can chase it, but you can't catch it. True. Like, there's no way you died to a goat again, right? I don't know, we'll find out. Right now I'm trying to get points in it. Because I do want to master it, and I'm pretty sure I'm close. Okay. At least I know its attack pattern. Fire, water, fire, wind. So is it gonna do water? Swift strike. What are my air abilities? Domo Doom Guy, welcome. Yeah, I'm here. You're here. Welcome. How you doing? I'm fighting a goat. I might actually win this time. Just... Yeah, so it did that, and then it's gonna do fire again, so... Flowing Strike? No, but I still won. I defeated the goat! Let's go! You drank some nice peach ale. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's like, the Surefoot's flesh had a simple taste and a nutritious quality. You take its head weapons as a memento. Yay! I finally beat the goat! Let's go! Yeah, I finally beat LeBron James. Pretty much. Alright, what's this one? Ooh, a hawk! Not a hawk, an eagle! 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 It's an eagle! Next is the lion. Oh god. Like, I want those masteries, damn it! What'd you miss? Well, I got challenged again by a dragon, and I immediately figured out its trick by being schmott, and I won. So, that was pretty great. You get to have revenge. Strike. Got it. Wow, I didn't even have to fight it. You strike true. While its flesh is unremarkable, the sky claw's long, strong feathers, almost as nice as your own, seem worth keeping. You tear off a few dozen before consuming it. Yay! More shinies. Yippee! You went to some big sand dunes? Cool. Alright, what's a large fur beast smelling of the meadows? That's a goat! Like, a different goat, isn't it? Yeah. That's just a goat. But there's two types of goats. Something cool I did today? Oh, I won a race with Super Creek in Uma Musume. Took me several tries, because it's like, the thing about the game is that you can't use support cards for the same character, because the support cards are characters that train with you, so obviously, time paradox. And it's like, her regular SSR card is really good, so I had to, like, not rely on it. But I got it. Yeah, so now I've completed, like 18 horses campaigns. So I've been doing good. Even better, all things considered, considering you spent 50,000 carats and didn't get a single 3-star Umusume. Yeah, I was just gonna say, next week, a really good speed card's coming out, so don't roll anymore. Like, save up your carrots. Yeah, this one didn't even fight back. That's how powerful I am. Plan is to check out an island and go home tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Doom guy. Yeah, while slightly tough, the Surefoot's flesh was quite tasty. Take your time chewing it for longer than usual, savoring the flavor. Alright, so... got a lot of masteries out of that one. But yeah, I made the mistake of rolling a whole bunch on Opera when the game first came out. So I didn't roll a whole lot for support cards. And the game's a lot harder when you don't have, like, really good support cards. So I would recommend you friend someone who has, like, an SSR Super Creek or an SSR Fine Motion. Because you can manually choose whose support card you pick in the career thing. You don't have to auto-select. So, and then after the career, they'll be like, do you want to friend this person? And you would just say yes. Or you could just go into the friend menu and do that. So that's my advice for that. But yeah, go, not posing a threat for a dragon? Oh my god. Yes, I have, it's like, that's a true test of strength. Anyway, to feel the body soar above the highest icy peaks is great. To feel the mind soar looking down from the highest truth is even greater. First, learn to soar in essence. Then learn to soar in the mind. Finally learn to soar in body. To live in a higher place. Do you have any SSR cards? I have the SSR card for the event. That's the one I have on my profile. Because there was an event when the game started and it's over now. So if you didn't get the card from the event, I have it. But I can post my ID thing later. The higher one rises, the further one sees. Learn to rise, that you may learn to find. This is our way, the good way of the Sky Claws. Does your phone get hot when you play the app? Only a little bit. Just a little warm. But nothing crazy, because I do have a really good phone, so... And of course, it's summer, so my perception of what's hot and what isn't is going to be a little skewed. But anyway, we are the people of the high places, where the sky scrapes against the stone. Where others dare not tread, we stand only in our own shadows. The peaks are hard and gray, and yet there is no treasure in the green mountain, like the clean taste of the breath of the mountains, the naked stars burning above us close enough to touch, to reach out with our tongues and taste. Learn to make the high places your home, in thought and in reality, and every battle shall be downhill, every conflict your advantage. This is our way, Good way of the greenhorns. Okay, now I'll check my posture. But yeah, in general, if you don't have any good cards, you can just, the best way, is just look at whatever speed cards you have, and put in, like, at least 3 speed cards in every career, and then after that, it's gonna depend on the type of race. If it's like a mile or a sprint, you could just either put in, like, more speed and wit, but if it's like a medium or a long race, you're gonna want, like, power and stamina. I'm gonna skip playing Norse game. That's fair. It is quite a lot. You have same luck for cards, but none for the Umus Maples. Okay, that's good. As long as you got some good cards. Oh, and Taffy's on my lap, so toggle him off so anyone wants to pet him again. We tread the rocky path, and our feet become as hard as stone. We place ourselves in others' way, and watch as they part around us, seeking easier roads. Synchronize catch things! Though we have no great weapons, the flame of courage burns within us. Our teeth grind hard shinestone to nothing, but our milk is sweet as the sunrise. Our feet shall not be moved. This is our way, the good way of the surefoots. Yeah, I'm getting so many masteries. Got 5 SSR cards, but still didn't get Ogre or Nihonyo Bourbon. Aw, oh well. Alright, looks like I'm about to run out of time. Oh shit, it's the mice. I remember these guys from last time. They just want me to kill 3 snakes. I can just get that done and over with. Yeah, just looking at my levels. But yeah, they just want me to kill some snakes. I can just get that done really quick. Sucks that I gotta waste a day doing it, but whatever. Yeah, cool down without my cape. Taffy, stay still. I gotta sneak up on this snake. Yeah, we can roast it. Yeah, they're like, kill like 3 snakes, so it does take up like a whole day just to do it. Tell Taffy you'll scratch his butt if you ever see him. It's like, well, I could just scratch it for you right now. Scratch, 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 scratch. There you go. Like, he loves butt scratches. Alright, one more. I almost forgot what you said. No, I'm gonna do Nikki Saturday because it did update. But it might be, the only Nikki stream I do for a couple weeks after that. Depending on how it goes. Taffy, stop it. Being a butt. Well, I signed up as a content creator, so I gotta do it. First streamer skipping, that's fair. I mean, I signed a contract and everything, but if you guys are really hating me streaming Nikki, I could just quit. And not do it anymore. It's like, the main benefit before the 1.5 incident was the fact that I didn't have to think on what I would do for Saturdays. Because I was always struggling to think of what to do for Saturdays. When am I streaming? It's Saturday. Saturdays are my later streams. 11 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. PST. Take it as an opportunity to sleep? Fair. Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna point a gun at people and be like, you gotta watch the stream. If you like it, it's fine. It's just boring to you, that's fair. No, it's like, I still like the game. I still enjoy the game. But of course, they did fuck up that 1.5 so badly. It's a case of, it's like, oh, god damn it. Like, you were doing so good, and then you ruined everything. And it's like, I'm already committed, and I'm still enjoying the game. But I know why people don't want to play it anymore. Alright, goodbye, kitty. Mwah. So it's like, I get it. I get why everyone feels the way that they feel. I get why people quit. I get why people don't like it or they're not into it, but you're not sure how they fucked it up? Oh no, they added a bunch of new features that broke the game. And made it more tedious. Like, they fixed the bugs at this point, but, like, there's still a lot of tedium that they added. Can I badmouth the game? I don't care. What's the worst that happens? I get kicked out of the content creator program? Then that means I don't quit. It's like, you can't fire me, I quit! But again, it's a case of, we'll see how it is. If the game gets worse, then obviously that's gonna make me go, fuck this shit, I'm out. But right now, I'm still enjoying the game, and it's a game I can play on Saturdays, but if it's really becoming a problem and you guys are like, stop playing, Nikki, for the love of Christ, I'll stop. Yeah, they schmite me. Ah. Sun is weakening, dying earlier with each rebirth. But that's the thing is, I won't know unless you guys tell me, so... I don't know. We'll see. Long nights and cold breezes slowly steal away the deep greens of the spirit wood and leave fragile rots of yellow and orange crushed with crystal frost in the morning. Many of the feathered beasts are gathering together, readying themselves physically and spiritually for a warm journey. The lumberers gorge themselves, preparing for their great sleep, and you too feel your paws growing heavy. Oh, are we gonna hibernate? It is time. Guided by instinct, you spend several suns expanding the inner rest chamber of your lair. It will need to fit not only you and your treasure, but the body you will have when you awaken. In this second great sleep awaits your last transformation. I should play it for as long as you enjoy it. That's the current status, Cosmic. Yeah, keep playing, Nikki. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still liking it. So I'm gonna keep playing it. When it's like, I'm sure you guys noticed I stopped streaming Genshin a long time ago because I stopped enjoying streaming Genshin. It's like Genshin was getting boring for me and tedious to the point where even though I was getting views and follows for doing it, I wasn't enjoying it, so I stopped. So it's not a case of I feel like I'm forced to do it. It's a case of I want to do this thing, but everything is fighting against me to do it. Yeah, and you stopped talking to Star Rails because it crashed. Yeah. Plus, that also went to shit, too. That's the problem with these gacha games, is they all inevitably go to shit. Which is why I'm like, I hate gacha games. At least the horse game, there's a timeline of when things are gonna happen, so the Japanese side can warn us. In fact, they've already been warning us. You need more context for the Honkai Star Rail? It's like, well, for Honkai Star Rail, I initially played it when it launched, and then I played a little bit of it, and then I wound up getting bored of it and quit. Then, when I did my charity stream, yeah, play Nikke instead, I was like, oh god, what am I gonna do for like 10 hours? So I was like, alright, I could go revisit Honkai and see what's changed. And, well, I did it. I played it. I got characters in it. And then after I completed whatever section of the story I was on, I was like, alright, I'm done. And then I uninstalled it. And that was it. Also, the fact that I heard that there was yaoi in it, and I did do the side quest with the implied yaoi in it, and it was cute. So there was that. So it was a number of things that it's like, why did I bother? It was several things, but mostly yaoi. But I'm never touching that game again. And even Genshin, I'm like a hair's breadth away from quitting. That you think is implied yaoi? No. It's not actually yaoi. It's just Fujoshi being Fujoshi. Don't worry about it. Don't take it seriously. Do I like Yuri? Yeah, of course. By the time you finish your bedchamber, the sky crystals are just beginning to fall and cover the land. This land, your land, when last you laid yourself for a great sleep, you were just a copper-skinned hatchling. You were ignorant of so many things. Yeah, finishing bro. A Fujo show. Now the spirit wood is truly yours. Its streams run in your veins, and you feel the trees on the distant hills as though they were your own feathers. Invaders came, putting your mind and body to the test, but you found the strength to triumph over your enemies. Few would now dare to challenge your authority. Yeah, it's a shame Genshin's going bad. You were so excited about the baby Noi. I know, and then again, as the patch, Natlan started off great, but then as the patch went on, it got worse. And now the game is being power crept really, really badly. It's like a case of, I accidentally rolled Skirk, but because I didn't roll for a Scoffier, she's useless! So it's like, oh, you got this cool character, she's super strong, oh, but you need this other character from the previous banner as her support, or she's useless. And it's like, I hate you! Well, not completely useless, but the exact math is that she's 35% weaker than she would be otherwise. That's annoying. I don't like that. I'm like a hair's breadth away, and it's like, oh yeah, of course when I'm thinking of quitting, the plot for Genshin is developing in ways that we've wanted to see for years. I'm just like, on the one hand, it's what I've wanted for years. On the other hand, I'm angry and tired. But anyway, before you were merely infatuated with the heart of the great green, but now you have come to truly love it, to feel its fortunes as yours. You gotta sleep. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Backbite. You rest well. You wish prosperity and endurance upon as you cover up your last chamber and await your final rebirth. First light and then time abandon you, and then the dreams begin. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's like, I don't like complaining about things, but things have not been good, and that annoys me. So, can you blame me for enjoying having a hyperfixation on a horse game that is unequivocally good? Even if it's just pure RNG. It's like, it's good when you win, and it's bad when you lose. And thus, you get to enjoy the thrill of the bet. And bet on your horses. But I'm not putting any money into the horse game, if you're wondering. Because that's another problem is, once I put money into a game, I feel invested. And I've put hundreds of dollars into Genshin because I've been playing it for years. So I'm just like, ah! And same with Nikki. So I'm just like, ah. But anyway, enough rambling. I don't need to ramble. It's just old hag yelling at gotcha games. You know how it is. O seed which I have planted to blossom in the future, may you understand the lesson you have learned, the journey of water and stone you have completed, the tireless quest for new truths, the rejection of hardened ways, and the embracing of unlimited thought and new horizons, such as wisdom. Thanks, Dad. When are you gonna pay for that child support? Never. Between the extremes of harsh survival and weak compassion rests a middle way, which is the spring spanning all things. Sleep now and awaken as a worthy creator and destroyer both. Hold to the golden center and choose your path with wisdom. For a grand reckoning approaches, and the future of our people hangs in the balance. Can you do a stream for how much money you put into the horse game in comparison to other gachas? I just told you, I haven't put any money into the horse game. Or maybe I didn't word it clearly enough. But no, I don't want to put money into the horse game because I know if I put money into the horse game, I'll be emotionally invested, and then if something bad does happen and it goes to shit, I'll be pissed like I have with all the other gachas I played. I hate gachas. I hate gachas. Hate. Let's just have dragons. May you be blessed. Ooh, more mastery. Thank you, Papa. I guess that's the closest thing to child support I'm gonna get. Oh, my fang who sleeps within myself. Guardian of my own heart, blade of my essence. You have brought my soulmates, the Woodstrider people, back to me. Their hard feet upon my soft ground brings me joy and peace. Though the proud kin may not mock you for bowing before them, your humility makes you fragrant of spirit. I am drawn closer to you and to me. You have been a wise guardian of my bounty. The good beasts of the spirit would thrive, and all corners of myself are filled with life. Never have you allowed any place to become gray and dead, but have made space for creation within your destructions. For your eyes that see far, and your wise and greedless heart, I bless you and love you all the more. Blessed, blessed, blessed are you, my fang. The heart of the great green sings with the beautiful chaos of nature, and I am whole. You have destroyed what should be destroyed and shared what should be shared. You are my beloved fang, living sign of my just law with you. I am well pleased. I shall put my mark on you, shining between your flesh and your spirit. I now lay over you and within you. Together shall we dance to the end of your time and beyond. Ooh, so did I get it? Tarot card! Let's go! Yippee! Dump wins! I was expecting a small scream. Well, like I said, I'm putting money into it. No money. The difference between those who rule their appetites and those who are ruled by their appetites is very great. Let's see, but rest now when the dreaming while your body completes its sacred transformation. When you awaken, do not forget me. See me in every beast, every leaf, smell me in the breeze, taste me in your prey. To the uttermost end, I am life. I am the great green. May you be blessed. Thanks, great big green. Like a sticky mire, burying your mind in a grasping yet breathable darkness, like a boulder gray and thought hollow. Unsold and yet undeniable, like a dream of nothing at all. If you had to, perhaps you could try to convey the feeling of this great sleep to another in such ways. It is being sucked down and built up simultaneously, squeezed comfortably between layers of is and is not. There is absolutely no way to know how many suns or moons or turnings have passed. Time itself is resting, curled under and around you. When a morass recedes, leaving you real and physical once more, the power of the rhythm beating in your breasts is a slow surprise. Wait, I have boobs. Was it this strong before? Breaking out of your sealed sleep chamber is much easier than the last time as well. Even after doing so, there is not enough room for you to stretch properly. As you emerge... You like, what, big and strong? There's no need to consult your reflection this time. You feel it deep in your core. You are now complete. Your body has gone through its final transformation, leaving you in a living glory. No drag on earth can call you a hatchling now. Through many hunts, many trials, you have at last become an adult. At long last, your body is a fitting temple for your kin essence. The cool air caresses your new body tenderly. So tenderly. You feel the root of every one of your hundreds of feathers quivering in the stiff breeze. It makes you shiver with delight. Come, it seems to sing. I find you worthy. Become one with me. Embrace the wind! Wee! Freedom! You are chained and did not know, bound and ignorant until now. Broad-breasted earth is spread wide far below. Sun alone reigns above. You feel their joining and you are their joining. You want to sing of pure joy, have to sing, but the terrible, fierce fulfillment is too much. Skin catches the sound in your throat. There is too much deep pleasure for you to even make a sound. All you could do is keep on moving, keep sliding between Earth and Sun with a velocity unknown. You feel the eyes of many good beasts far below as they look up in wonder at your vast form sailing the great above. Even the feather beasts must envy you, soaring at a height their tiny limbs could never achieve. The thin, cold air here in the highest bows only to your broad, strong wings. You soar low over high hills, feeling the warmer air there pushing you gently upwards again. You pass through clouds which licks you with cool, watery tongues, bathing you. A few times the wind seems to push you violently, but you soon learn that fighting it is useless. Only by merging with it, feeling it, acknowledging its desires can you proceed, and it becomes your dance partner, carrying and turning you gracefully. By the time you near the great blue, you have calmed down enough to sing, and you open your jaws and roar with beauty. Drink some water. Behold me, Mother Earth! Behold me, Father Sun! At last I am worthy! Here I dance in the high lair! I am Draken, feeling the cool of my skin, the heat of my breath. I am the wealth of Earth. I am Sun's favorite treasure. Behold! 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 Part 3. Joy upon joy and gain upon gain are the destined rights of my birth, and I shout the praise of my endless days to the echoing edge of the earth. For it is my world, my gorgeous world, the world of my dear delight. And it did let me finish. Something about the brightest gleam of the Arctic stream. Let me stream out this snot. Your songs and dances of joy are soon interrupted, however. A great shadow approaches you, wheeling in from above. Its vastness shocks you into silence, but soon you recognize it as the elder Darktooth. Get Taffy to suck it out, if only you could. Yeah, I can fly! You feel no defensiveness nor territorial levity. The great above belongs to no one. Still, there is an urgency in the Ancient One's voice and a veil of caution over its mind song which makes you uneasy. In the name of the future, I summon you, newly awakened. A grand moot has been called. The threat posed by the seed of the others can no longer be ignored. In your slumber, they have grown mightier still. It's like, do some suplexing. The greats of our people have pledged to find a final solution to this menace. Soon you shall join the mass flight and travel to the chosen place to bear witness to the debate and acknowledge its resulting order. Refusal is not an option. You will attend. The elders of your people command it. You feel Darktooth's song of command burrowing deep into your mind, taking root there. You will be helpless to spurn its call when the time comes. What's the Grand Moot? The Grand Moot is a gathering of all adultkin. It is called when a matter has arisen requiring the unification of all of our people towards a great purpose. Only twice before has it been called. First, when the great Empress ascended and declared sovereignty over all things, and again after the Skyfall when true war was declared upon the others. Ooh. A lesser moot was called by the mighty many times burned savior of atrocities, among the elders, but resolution could not be found. O Mother of the Beloved, embracer of strange things, wished to convene a grand moot, as the gravity of the question has been proven, but not its answer. The majority of the 7 agreed, departing to meditate, refine their proposals, and spread word of the gathering, so it was and is. Am I allowed? Unlikely, though you are worthy to attend. Compared to the elders, you are callow in the extreme. Unless you are called upon to sing by an elder, or to roar in favor of or against the proposal to put in the majority, you shall stand silent and be only a witness. I'm talking to my elder dragon, Doom guy. I'm busy here. Still, it's a matter of much import that even to witness shall be an experience which you shall recall to the end of your days, and its resolution shall become law for all Drak. And it is a possibility that you, keeper of the heart of the Great Green, may be called upon to sing. A shallow possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. Are the Tailors truly such a threat? Who will I find Who will find me worthy? I don't know. Like, what are my choices here? Yes. Haley! Grand Tooth signals acceptance by turning its huge body slightly and wheeling away from you, leaving you to return home carrying a new burden. What are the no-tails? What are the no-tails that their danger is such that the solidarity kin must put aside their own way to join together and face them? Yeah, I'll be like Kung Fu Panda. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Solidarity. Solitary. Solitary! Why did I say solitary? Why did I think there was an extra I in there? What are the others planning? The agitating wind suddenly seems cooler, and your earlier bliss is fading. You sense that a turning point in the high story of your people is drawing near. I just can't fucking read. Now that you're an adult, you too must learn all you can about the tailless and their way, and turn your mind to a solution as the elders have done, if you are to be worthy to affect the great moment which looms ahead. And I imagine there's multiple endings for that, isn't there, Cosmic? You spend the first few suns after your awakening as an adult, broadening your lair to fit your new frame and the many treasures you'll surely amass. And what's my mood right now? I don't know. I'm good. Like, I'm probably okay. Yes, you weren't listening. I was asking if there's multiple endings. There is, isn't there? Based on who I favor or something? Or who favors me? In your mostly absence, the Woodstriders have continued pruning and tending your lands. Your portion of the Great Green is bursting with health and life. Prey is abundant, and you shall not want. Want to know how many? Sure. So this? Yeah, sure, close enough. 4? Okay. Let's see. As your body has grown, so has your appetite. Your guide's the 4th ending. Okay. I imagine you can't get the 4th ending on the first try, so I'll just see what ending I do get. Smaller beasts are no longer worth your attention. To fuel this great form, you must hunt larger beings. Hillbacks, plain runners, woodstriders, and great gazers are worthy targets, though the occasional sure-footed tusknort would not go amiss. Having already spent a great deal of time investigating your own demesne, it is now time for you to turn your attention outwards. You are now great enough to challenge your neighbors for portions of their lands. New hunting grounds and encounters may be yours if you can defeat them in a challenge, but expect no quarter. They will surely bring all of their power to bear to keep what is theirs. Nope, I can't. I thought so. It's like I figured there was a whole thing with that. A visit to the great spirit of the green is in order. You should present yourself in your final form and commune with it. Its well-being and yours are one in many ways. The tailless have grown strong in the lowlands coldward along the great blue. Food and treasure may now be there for the winning, and perhaps something more. Your time may also be well spent seeking out the nearby elders whose songs will dominate the coming debate. Ah, yes, uwu. This is my face now. Now, they will test those who wish to communicate with them, but there is much to learn from them, as there will always be until the void at least claims them. This time, the last time of freedom is now yours. Take control of your life and live. The grand mood awaits. Okay. It's like, well then. Ooh, level up. You can now dine on your very self in times of need? Oh, God. Nerd uwu. And 7? Wait, what? What was that last one? Hyperimmune. Poison and disease are completely powerless? Ooh, so I'm immune to poison. Yes, I mustache you a question, but I'm shaving it for later. Yeah, so there you go. I have very manly mustache. Yeah, so... I gotta go eat. Oh, God. I guess I can't explore any more of 2, so... Yeah, I'm like, how? I guess I'll go here. Yeah, let's go for a wood strider birther. Like, don't you beat a deer? No, a deer. A female deer. Where's the deer? There's the deer. Not hardcore enough to eat myself. I'd rather not. Yeah, Doom guy. Fam is sleeping. You eat yourself all the time in this game. Oh, was that the other way you did it? Because I remember you saying there was a way you avoided hunting. Alright, rest well, Doom guy. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, you're mastered. Let's try and strike. Yeah. Strike true. What was once the leaves of the great trees was fashioned into the body and essence of this grateful wood strider, and now it's yours. The meal leaves you feeling deeply satisfied. Yeah, I got the deer. See, large fur beat with a predator's scent. That might be a wolf. Moderately sized fur beast. What's the moderately sized? Oh, it's just a baby. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have the baby. Yes, Bambi! Yeah, and it basically has the same description. Well, since I'm nearly full, let me just double check. Yep, it is a wolf. Alright. Like, just wanted to be sure. The soft overcomes the hard. Water dissolves even great mountains in time. The path to true mastery lies not in strength nor domination, but through knowing. Knowing the caress of leaf upon soft flank. Knowing the cool, clear stream flowing without and within. Knowing the bright and quiet places hidden from the eye. We have become one with the great green, and a crown is given unto us from the head for the head for the soul. We are the lovers. This is our way. The good way of the wood striders. Yay! Getting all the masteries. So, like, do I want to challenge them? Maybe I should go talk to the Great Green first. The Sacred Glen. Though your eyes see only a wooded hollow, your whole being can sense the deeper truth. This is a living labyrinth, tenderly maintained by many subtle beings who have been drawn here over the ages. Yes, its lies of Earth herself converge here. Each pathway a vein or artery coursing inexorably toward or away from the heart, where old is made new. I might get my ass beat. I was afraid of that. Now that you have trod the clouds, you can bypass the maze and fly straight to the center, but only the worthy may stand in the glory of the living ones. Dare you approach? Apparently not. I'm told 3 out of 4 are saying no. I guess I'll go check out this house. Is this the Riverwood? Yeah, my masteries are weak. This bastion of purity, zealously guarded by one of your own? Where's its kinlord's scent boundary? Certainly things changed during a great sleep of turnings, but we never thought such a sharp transformation was possible. Why would Warden allow No-Tails to build a hivelet here? Air betrays you with a shift of wind. It's fond of doing that. Which brings your scent to the enslaved clan singers who guard this place. They begin yelling frantically. Danger! 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 Yeah, Warden fucked around and found out. Help! 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 You do not hear or smell any tailless nearby, though a few tree tails dance up the trees, startled by the racket. You could just leave, but with no tailless about, this might be a rare opportunity to enter one of their hivelets and learn something about them. And who knows, there may be a treasure inside. Danger, 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 help, help, help! Barely clan singers lose their minds when they join the No-Tails. Very annoying. You'll just scare them off. You bob your head, cough up the fire seat, and land the noisy things in flames. They scramble, retreating to higher ground, but once far enough away, they turn and begin yelping again. Danger, danger, danger! Help! A fire would have driven away even a lumberer, but so fanatical are these things that they will not run, not even from a kin. You did hurt them, however. They're far away. These were once noble clan singers. It would be demeaning to be drawn into a dance of destruction with them. Besides, a tailless hivelet contains nothing of interest, one such as you. Wait, did I make the wrong... whatever. Trail leads coldward deeper into what was once the deep wood. Well, at least I got some earth mastery for my trouble. I think I misunderstood what it said. Yeah, I chose to walk away. I thought it said... When it said avoid, I thought it meant just go inside, but whatever. Whatever. I misunderstood. It's like I'm probably gonna die and have another opportunity anyway. Cheap. Heading coldwards from the hivelet you discovered on the edge of Riverwood, you were soon greeted by a remarkable sight and smell. Fur beasts. Large fur beasts. Many, many, many large fur beasts. What, the ones that already saw you and are currently screaming their heads off? I'm far from done with part 2. It said I'm in part 3. There was literally text that said part 3 and there was a poem. What are you talking about? This is part 3. What do you mean? You saying I haven't found everything. Oh, yeah, no. If I die, I could just start in part 2 and continue from there. That I've already considered. It seems as though every great grazer and slave surefoot on blessed earth is gathered here to feed. The scent of them and their prodigious ways carries across the territory. But yeah, no, I'm aware I haven't done everything in part 2, so... No, I'm aware. I'm very aware. There was like 2 clouded areas I hadn't even touched, so I'm aware. A small group of slave clan singers on a nearby hill growl, a curse, and run. No doubt to raise their tailless masters against you. Of course the grazing fur beasts are fearful. A brave surefoot birther asks you cautiously, have you come to hunt, great Draken? Whatever you choose will become the truth. Nah. The masses breathe a collective, grass-scented sigh of relief at the news. Some go back to their continuous destruction of greenery, but others aim their eyes and ears towards you, curious to know what would bring a mighty Drak to their gathering if not the scent of flesh. 2 tribes seem to be coexisting here. The great grazers and the slave surefoots. Their earth-shaking grazers were once fit and muscular, but now they resemble ambulatory slabs of meat. Their birthers' milk parts seem swollen. The surefoots, with their strong legs and feet of stone, once plied the high regions. These ones are shaggier than their free brethren. Their givers have smaller head weapons and their birthers have none. Indeed, there are few givers here at all, of either people. The vast majority seem to be birthers and their children. Yeah, there's a reason for that. How long did I sleep? What do you mean? I mean, I slept fine. What do you mean? Sing as you will. How long did I sleep in the game? I don't know. What do you mean sleep? I mean, we went into hibernation, and when we woke up, all this stuff happened. So I imagine at least a season. So it's got to be spring, right? Yeah, so ask about the slaves. Season isn't enough to make this many changes. Yeah, so that's why the dragons are freaking out, right? It's like, the reason why the dragons are coming together to address the no-tails is because they're quickly moving and taking over territory, and they likely see them as a threat because they're doing it so quickly. An entire civilization spring up? You slept for years, decades, or more? Still doesn't change the fact that human civilization is a threat. The time is irrelevant. It's like, how much time passed? Enough. One of the rare givers, sporting a strip of what smells like grazer skin in his neck, answers, "We are a tribe of the Sherpa people, ancient masters of hill and dale. Once we knew not the blessing of the new gods, and stripped moss from jealous stone, the last leaves from naked shrubs to survive. Now the lowlands belong to us. There is more delicious green here than we could ever consume. When I was a child, there were so few in my clan that I sometimes felt lonely. Now there are many more of us than there are stars in the great above. I could not even hope to know all their scents, and this is only one clan of my tribe, and one tribe of my people. All of this is the fruit of one great discovery, trust. This is the name we have given to what we have learned. The new gods will grant us wealth and increase our people so long as we do not doubt. Doubt opens the path to fear, and fear to violence and exile. So we trust. Our birthers sing gentle songs of the new gods' greatness to the children, and our giver lowers their proud heads. And our givers lower their proud heads in their presence. Indeed, we hardly need our head weapons at all. Such things are a relic of our past. Already they are gone from our spirits and our birther's body, and soon even we givers will be crownless. It is good. It is the way forward. Okay. People? A mighty birther, creator of many, sings a simple reply as one of its children drinks from its milk store. We are as we are, the great grazers. Once the mountain fell in love with the horizon. Each morning and evening it would show its beautiful pink underbelly to mountain from afar, and mountain wished to become one with it. So the mountain traded a little of its great size for legs and wandered the body of earth, eating green things and slowly chasing after its love. Such are we. We give thanks for these bodies, which can now taste the sweetness of grass, can see horizon drape its colors over new places. The low green valleys, the seas. Deep within we remember being mountains, and the peace and quiet strength of those long ago times live still within us. But many wish to take the quiet strength of mountain into themselves. The Draken, the great Slyclaw, even the bold clan singers. Now few dare. The wrath of the new god keeps them away. And why they have traded freedom for servitude. A surefoot birther sings, "What is freedom? Is it living in fear? Is it birthing gentle, clean-hearted children, only to lose them forever in less than a moon? Is it struggling to grow one's clan, only to have those we love slain again and again in a night of beasts of fang and claw? If that is freedom, then yes, gladly have we given it away, and a new peace is ours. The new gods watch over us closer than sun or even earth." A grazer matriarch sings, "It is so. Whole suns, whole moons pass without fear. There is only life, only the feast. The no-tails lead us to the horizon." There are prices to pay. The tailless burn strange sigils into our hides. Divide families, lash us with the skin of the dead when we are slow. Yes, they chew away our fur with shinestone teeth, pull us painfully by our necks. But when we are lost, they come to find us, and they sing songs which are strange and pleasant. They will do the dance of destruction with all who threaten us. Yes, even the Drakh. Such is their compassion for us, and we repay it with trust. Okay. The slave clan seekers are returning with their flat-faced masters. There's many of them remaining here would be unwise. Fortunately, hillside makes for an easy takeoff. A few downhill leaps and bounds, and the wind catches your wings. Soon the slave beasts are just small dots against the grass blanket. Another sun, if you wish, you may return here to hunt. For now, you must be content with having learned more about the once good beasts who now live under the shadow of the tailless. They worship and adore the no-tails who breed and harvest them like plants, who put up walls around them, who strike them and take away their young givers forever. Are such beasts mad, or is this the beginning of a terrible new sanity? Well, at least I got some mastery for it! We are the people of the valley, followers of new gods, our flesh reshaped by the tailless, our way unsung and unremembered. Still we endure, lifting our soft voices into the grass-sweetened air. Though we cannot understand the music of the flat-faced ones, still they comfort us. Their sticks, their hooks, keep danger far away, and we offer our trust to them. Though they chew off our fur with their false claws, though they take away our giver children, never to be seen again, still we trust. In trust there is great power, a future beyond the destruction of the untrusting. This is our way, the good way of the servant Surefoot. Yay, more mastery! Once we were without protectors, our bodies food for the clan singer and the great Slideclaw. Now these are far from us, and the no-tails chew on us with shinestone fangs. But still sun rises each morning, and earth spreads herself before him, and the turnings roll on. Like earth we offer ourselves up, and like her we are used by many, and like her we do not change. We are the mountains, our horns cradling the moon as we lie in the fields. This is our way, the good way of the great grazers. Yay! Like, hey, I got some masteries without having to hunt anything. That's nice. Let's see, that's 6, that's 6, that's 7, 5. Haven't been getting a whole lot of air. I see there's a golden sundial now. How's my appetite? My appetite's still fine. It's too close to the hive for you to approach safely. Okay. Then I guess I'll go this way. Sun bleeds onto the darkening hills. You're about to take flight for home when you catch the scent of several no-tails. Curious, you follow the trail to discover a modest troop, including a pair of armed warriors carrying a long, wrapped object up a hill. When near the summit, they lay the bundle down and unwrap it to reveal the quiet body of one of their own kind. It seems to have been recently destroyed. The scent of decay is not yet strong. As you watch, the no-tails lower the empty body into a long hole in the ground. Carefully, very carefully, as though it is merely asleep and they do not wish to wake it. Why be so gentle? Why be so gentle with an empty body? It does not feel pain, being devoid of mind. And why put it inside earth? It is a waste of perfectly good flesh to bury it where none can consume it. Even more shockingly, they then proceed to put more things into the hole. Glittering stones, pieces of amber, cunningly strung together, a figurine of what looks like a lumberer out of bone, even one of the shinestone false fangs which they use as weapons. Sometimes they murmur to one another in low tones or lightly hold each other close. A few are emitting muffled cries rhythmically, while emitting salt water from their eyes. Shalt. Others rush to touch and whisper to such ones, who gradually become calm, but the warm, salty drops continue to fall. As the subward glow dwindles, they gather together, grasping each other's paws, and then lift their voices in song. It is... Is this a true song? It evokes something with you. A feeling of despair, as though sun has perished forever and will never return. But also hope, as though the light will somehow come again, if only from within. You have heard many voiced songs before. The Clansakers, for example, all sing together, but each one is careful to make a different sound from all the others to clash, showing diversity and strength in numbers. Their tailless song, however, takes all the voices and makes them one. It is as though they are all briefly becoming the very same being, feeling the same emotions. They all seem to know which tone comes next, and how long each should be. It is deeply intentional and fixed, yet also flowing and emotive. When finished, they fill up the whole together, enclosing everything. Body and treasures, in the Great Mother's flesh. They stack a few broad flat stones together atop the mound and depart one by one, leaving the two warriors to stand amid the trampled grass and drying tears. It's like, yeah, hello, here's a funeral. Oh, 1 second. Okay, there we go. You have never heard of anything like this. When any good beast dies, its kin simply leave it or even consume it. A body without a rhythm is just a shell, devoid of life forevermore. But these no-tails, they're different. They made a special place in earth for their quiet, sang it to its deaf ears, put gifts into its cold paws. Why would they put such valuable things under earth, never to retrieve them? The only explanation would be that they believe that the quiet can still appreciate and use such gifts, but they cannot. Why waste that which would be of much greater use to the living? But most mysteriously, all of the living tailless gathered here were in pain. Deep pain. You could hear it in their song, in their cries, in their very breathing. Yet they were all uninjured. What was this phantom pain? Whence this gray-blue burden which seemed to be afflicting all of them? The demise of fellow kin leads to nothing but a rush to claim its land and its trove. It is an opportunity for the living. Why trade happiness and gain for sorrow and loss? It seems mad. You've gained knowledge. Something's tickling in your mind. You shake your head to clear it. An opportunity lies before you. Many valuables are buried under this mound of earth. Also, the body is still fresh enough to eat. Nah. It's like, I saw the thing and it was glowing red, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna try it. Glaciers would have a better way of why the no-tails act this way. It's like, no. It's like, well, we don't know, but the wolves probably understand. It's like, oh, yes, they've lost their brethren. They're in mourning. And it's like, what the fuck is that? It's like, we don't understand what that is. You are not hungry for food or shiny things at the moment. You decide to let Earth keep what these tailless have entrusted to her. They seem to be behaving as they had lost something very precious. As though somehow they had all lost the greatest of treasures. Could it be? Your actions are earning you a reputation for compassion and self-sacrifice? Okay. Oh! There you are, my beloved. I taste your essence, here in the dreaming. It is cool and deep and soothing. Yes, you are ready, beloved. Come to the Heartwood, setward and warmward from your lands. Come to me on the far side of a new journey, tiny and yet vast. I await you with a rare treasure in my mouth. Come. Upon awakening, you feel an uncomfortable dryness as though you have been drawn out of an embracing, unbreathable sea against your will to a harsh and hot wasteland. Somehow, though, you now know of a place where All-Mother, last of the Crystal Clan, waits for you. Ooh. All-Mother? I'm gonna, wind up maxing out my Earth first, aren't I? I can negate the power of a single element, preventing its use either by you or your opponent? Huh. Yeah, the every mommy. Alright, let's go meet with the All-Mother. Why not? Oh! Is it dreaming? Is it waking? Is it even possible to tell the difference? Does it know why it has come? Is it ready? You're at the edge of a scent-heavy, misty grove. you have met a strange beast. It seems to be a blazetail, but unlike any you've ever seen. It is crowded within, as though more than one voice speaks through its mouth, as though more than one will sees through its eyes. Is it confused? Does it need reassurance? Does it not know that this is the One Wood, the unified force, home of the Elder, which extends beyond? The one to whom all are beloved, the All-Mother? The last of the Crystal clans, sundered from yet bound to all things? Should we hint at the fact that, with the last of its relations destroyed, it chose to adopt all beings, from the tiny to the great, as its own hatchlings, and to see their fortunes as its own? And more importantly, dare we reveal the existence of the grand design, by which all shall be healed, and the orphans at last shall have their deepest desire fulfilled? Indeed, impossible as it may seem, everything in this forest shares a certain scent. It is as though everything here has emerged. Is this place of harmony and unity the most perfect forest which has ever existed, or is it a living blasphemy against individuality? A few among the kin regard the Elder known as All-Mother as an enlightened, transcendent being. Others see it as a dangerous heretic, a spreader of untruths which would degrade and weaken the kin if they were to be embraced. Is it ready? Shall we summon All-Mother to commute with it? Sure. It will take some time for All-Mother to arrive. Would our guests be displeased if we were to entertain it until the Great One arrives? The blazetail begins to dance, turning slowly, swirling its luxurious tail this way and that. Though its golden eyes never leave yours. It's beautiful, unlike any dance you've ever seen. And then the song begins. Ooh. Long, long ago, a kin, a true child of heaven and earth, was reposing in the shadows of the forest, when suddenly there came running a long ear, with a blazed tail close behind. "Save me, almighty kin," sang the long ear. "This blazed tail would render apart my flesh and destroy me utterly. I wish to live. I wish to feel the wind in my fur and sun on my face. I wish to create so that there may be more long ears to taste the fruits of earth and to fill the burrows of earth with warmth and love. If I am destroyed, my many relations under the good green hill will be first worry, and then fear, and then despair. Not knowing what has become of me, my siblings and my creators will never again know true peace, hoping forever for my return. I am innocent. I have never brought harm nor pain to others. I am afraid. Do not let the silence overtake me. I love life. I love life." Like, yeah, you and literally every other rabbit, buddy. And in that moment, the great kin awakened to a new truth. For it, too, loved life and feared destruction. It smelled the same essence, the same spark, with the long ear as it had within itself. Once it found the long ear in itself to be one and the same, it felt compelled to act. "Fear not, gentle long ear," sang the kin to the trembling good beast. "You shall not be destroyed, the sun, for now I know that I am you and you are I." Like, oh god, what's happening? It's like, "I hear your plea, but have you considered your flesh is tender, and my joy in your consumption is great?" Yes. Whoa, what's happening? Place of beginning, many selves, all I, love all, as I. Hello? Other selves, I am them, they are I. Ant dungeon? I'm in an ant dungeon? When did I get here? Helping, feeding, breathing, bringing, moving. Many bodies, one essence, beautiful, powerful, right. Love them all. Eggs? Other selves, selves yet to be. Growing, turning, awakening, awakening slowly, quickly. Love them all. Care for larvae? Children, selves to be, so many. Clean them, comfort them. Feed them. They are I am they, care, love, forever. Okay, I'll go up. She, her, Part of self. Creator. God. Source of self. Source of love. Beautiful. Protect. Her. Hear her. Little self. Love. Creation. Must create more selves. Help. Find. Bring. Thirst. Need water to create more self. Sweetness. Need sweetness. Become essence of yet to be. What? Perfect? Where? Did I misread something? Beautiful, perfect, her. Yeah, bring sweetness, must create, must grow. Empty, need matter, need food. Will become new selves, must create, eat food, love, want. Little self, love, I am you are I, always, forever. Okay. Move up. So many selves, keep moving, keep helping, keep growing. Try the left path? Explore. Help, challenge. The colony must grow, flourish, challenge. So many selves. So many. Wait, so do I follow the streams? What am I doing? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Water close, intended fresh coat with cool cleanness in the breeze. Sand pits here, many, deep, but can go through. Yeah, you're just being a bit antsy right now. No, I figured at this point, I already figured out I've been turned into an ant or something, where I'm having a dream where I'm an ant, or something along those lines. So, I'm just like... Let's see... Go through the pits? Down into empty pit, slick tumbling down. Death pit, death pit! Must escape! Oops. Slowly open your eyes and yawn. Sun is dying setwards, a cool scent rises from earth. Was our song and dance which lulled it to slumber? Will it forgive us and return another sun to meet with blessed, all mother who longs to meet it? It's like, did I lose? Like, what happened? The journey home's uneventful, but despite the fact that you seem to have spent a long time sleeping, you're strangely tired when you arrive. Sleep comes straight to your jaws and swallow you, you're at peace. I guess I died! It's like, I tried to be an ant, and I failed. Ah, jeez. Humans. The sharp smell of fear paints the air this sun. No tales have come to the spirit wood to gather life. Most of the predators in your territory either hunt things too small to be of concern or take little enough that your personal diet is not deeply impacted. I have to try it a few times. Ah. These new hunters, however, are different. Able to slay from a distance. They give their quarry no chance to run or fight. They visit frequently and harvest many large good beasts each time. Hey, those are mine! Some of your favorite hunting grounds will soon be affected. It will not be enough to ensure your starvation, but the wealth of prey to which you are accustomed may become a mere memory. On the other hand, the tailists have long memories and are known to be unnaturally vindictive. Perhaps allowing them to continue this behavior will be less risky, though your core and essence both chafe at the prospect of allowing these outsiders to take from the bounty which sustains you and is rightfully yours. Scare him off. Your flame belching and deafening song of challenge is enough to set the food thieves fleeing away, leaving some of their gains behind. As there is no point in leaving a good beast's body to rot, you enjoy a nice meal. Yum. Hopefully they'll be wise enough to inform others of their kind to look elsewhere for their prey. Time will tell, but for now, the spirit wood is yours and yours alone. Like, oh boy, I'm being so nice. A new sun has risen. Gather what truths you can. Yeah. Yeah, I ate that thing, so I'm not hungry right now, so maybe I'll go check on some other things. I don't know. Two storms. One in the great above, another below. Neither yet begun, but both inevitable. You don't need to understand the yelpings of these tailless givers to know what's going on. Though they all look and smell the same to you. The group on the left must represent the local hive due to their positioning. Maybe the group on the right, foreign invaders. It probably isn't a full-on territorial challenge, like those the Drakh issue. Surely more would be fighting if everything were at stake. Still, it must be a serious matter if they would do the dance of destruction in the rain on just two thin legs. It's like, you would think. As you look on from just inside the cover of the Great Green, they begin casting things at each other. Stones and fanged sticks from items of grazer skin and dead tree, trying to harm their enemies without directly risking their own bodies. When this fails to resolve the situation, some shy stone-clad warriors grip long, heavy-looking false talons and fangs charge their enemies, and a practical jamboree of destruction begins. Yeah, it goes from a dance to a jamboree! The rain makes it difficult to see and smell. Only your hearing can be relied upon. The yelps you hear are often pained, and several of the dancers now lie on the ground. Most still moving, a few not. None of this is your affair, but there may be an opportunity here for a braver, cunning Drakh. I want to watch. Like, let them fight. I want to see what happens. At times you're astonished by the bravery of these tailless dancers of destruction, and other times by their cowardice. Sometimes individuals refuse to yield despite grave, life-threatening wounds. And sometimes they scramble for safety, though yet unhurt. The young and overeager are the first to fall. The older ones last much longer despite their weaker limbs, suggesting that dances like this are not uncommon in life of a no-tail. Those who have endured have learned much battle wisdom. It's not an uncommon tactic, even among beasts. Risk the givers, protect the birthers, and let the survivors breed, strengthening the next generation. What seems cruel is that some of these young givers are not given the chance to prove themselves. Felled by projectiles from afar, cut down from behind by a dancer they never even saw. Gain more knowledge. Eventually one side gains momentum and drives the others from the field to flee. Most of the winning side chases after them in pursuit, briefly leaving the field bare, but for the slain and the seriously wounded. Alright, I'll get out of here. I only have one life left. I don't want to fight more than I need to. Wading into the quagmire, this dance has become seems both foolhardily and undignified. Besides, you have already learned more about the tailless from your observations. Alright, you leave the place behind, not wishing to pollute yourself further. Alright, cool. I guess. I guess I'll try the ant thing again. See if I do better this time. Yeah, the bizarre blaze tail's waiting for you once again. Almar feels its presence. Will it wait for the other to arrive? Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna go back to sleep. Yeah, so we'll move up. Did I... Hmm. Well, my main objective is finding, like, food and water and stuff, so maybe I should just focus on that. Maybe go right? Keep going. They go down the path. The path of the ants. The path of the green. The great green. Take me up the tree. Ooh, 3 different paths. Right? Ooh, a peach! Pulled forward, entitled lusting. Sweetness, such sweetness! Tree egg, spilling perfection, enough for all. Creator itself will consume with pleasure. So many future selves will grow. Which one do I do? I could sample it. Ah! Spider! And of course I'm nerfed because I'm a tiny little ant. I'm just a little guy. Damn. Well, luckily that was just a dream, so that doesn't count. So do I have to beat the spider? How does that even work? I don't know. Well, I could always try to figure it out later. I'm pretty sure the ant really died. Well, the ant died, but I didn't. That's the thing. But anyway, I'll go take my bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Yee. Okay, I'm back. See, how am I doing here? Okay. It's like, I know I might be wasting my time, but I really want to figure out this fucking ant section. I'm sure there's a solution. Somewhere. Somehow. I just don't know what it is. Hey, you know, trial and error. Let's try going for the water again. See how that goes. Got to find the water. Yeah, last time I found this pit, but... yeah, throw something in? Maybe some rocks? Nothing happens. Can I dance with the thing? Alone? Yeah, get a few buddies to help me out. Yeah, work together. Dance strongly. Yeah, together and strong, like monkey. Okay, this is definitely making the fight easier, at least. Too bad I don't know its attack pattern. I wish I knew. Oh no! Ah! Might do water next. Did I win or did I die? I died, god damn it! I was close! Alright, fuck it, I'll bring a whole ass army then. Yeah, bigger group. I'll just use a bigger group. It's like we got to do the dance of the ants. Destroy the enemy bugs. Because I was doing really well and I was really close and then it got me. And that was the end of it. It's like, one more try. He has to do the dance. Get a whole bunch here, as many as we can. Let's bring a whole army with us. Screw this bug in particular. There we go. Water, water, water! Cool, clean, pure, perfect. Enough here for all. Creator's source of self-thirst. Pit now safe. Other selves will follow your path, find water. Will bring water for greatest self. Refresh her, make her strong. All will thrive. Yay. Yeah, drink some water. Joy, life. Yay. Alright, now we'll try the middle path. Since we haven't done that yet. It's like, hopefully nothing too terrible is at the end of this. It's like, hopefully. Oh! Foodscape! Meat Hulk! Fallen Sky Titan! Ripped Silent! Still much essence, much flesh! Flesh for strength of many, strength for suns and suns, moons and moons. But Shredder nearby. Watching, waiting, slavering, hungering. Scythe claws, razor jaw, very dangerous. Dance! Deadly Shredder, tall, thin, lonely body shaped to destroy. We will bring our brethren to battle. Oh, he's a big boy. But we win! Woo! Food! Food for all! Shredder now becomes a meat essence treasure as well. Quickly, quickly, help break down, break down. Carry, carry back. Yeah, the bigger they are, the yummier they taste. Greater herself will soon be filled with strength, with flesh. Will make many new cells. Strong future, good future. Weak as one, strong as many as one, and one as many. Glorious meatfall! Death becomes life. Yay! And so the long ear begged the mighty kin to protect it, and seek its own hopes and fears mirrored in the tiny fur beast. The Drakk agreed. It could not bear to see it torn apart by the sharp teeth and claws of the Blazetail. Turn away, O Blazetail! The long ear is under my protection. There shall be no destruction this sun, said the gentle Drakkin. You lie, said the Blazetail bravely to the giant one. I myself am close to destruction. I feel the breath of void upon my neck. It has been so many suns since I ate. My vision swims with no food. My body devours itself. I lack the strength for even one more hunt. If the long ear lives, I shall die. I am created an eater of flesh. My belly cannot hold leaves or grasses. It is not my choice to destroy, but rather my nature, which comes from great sun alone and great earth below, above and below. Therefore you lie. If you protect this long ear, then you shall surely destroy a Blazetail. As surely as if you yourself had eaten me, you shall. And if you do not protect it, I shall destroy it. For I must. Life is good, and I must survive and create before I perish. The sun shall see destruction, as it has already seen it uncountable times. Turn away from this, and from the infinite tragedies which occur in this beautiful and tragic world. The weight of life, and of its shadow side, is too great for anyone to bear, even a great kin, and thus having this sung, it fell silent. The noble Drakkin pondered this in its heart. The Blazetail was not wrong. To save some means the certain death of others who depend upon their flesh for survival. I doubt they were this articulate. Probably not. It's just a little story. It saw itself in the Blazetail as much as it saw itself in the long ear. Yeah, definitely embellished. More perhaps because it too was a hunter and had already destroyed countless beings to survive. Oh, Blazetail, sang the Drakkin, I will not be your destruction. You are as true and as beautiful as the long ear. In your swiftness, your sharpness, I see myself. I am you and you are I. Okay, so can I... Oh god, what's happening? Fight Bug. I win against Bug. Yay. Like, I think I want to go back. Yeah, slowly open your eyes. Sun is dying setwards and a cool scent rises from earth. Yeah, so... like, I think I ran out of time. I still need to get, like, one more thing. I ran out of energy. Ah, I figured that. One more time. I'm so close. I'm almost done. I did, like, 2 things in one go. That totally made up for my past failures for the most part. It's like... I'm doing so well! I just want to finish. Yeah, so there's only one path left. Gotta go up the tree again. I don't know if I can fight that spider because it's like... I wasn't able to call a colony to get it. I don't know if I'm even able to. Could try going a different way. Oh no, not a ladybug! Alright, I want to get to the ladybug. Too bad I can't eat the bugs I beat. Oh. Sky Titan. Still, black, burned. Sun staring, broken, twisted. Singing. Blaze, father. Circle, burning, cool gashes through impossible breaths. Hold my mouth, slide your sharp feathers across my tongue. Leave me screaming, screaming with joy. Help me sing to the uncharred, to the rod, to help them splay themselves across the divide. I see them whole and content, unbroken and crowned in despair at the living falsehood. The straight lines, I sever them with my beak, but they refuse to curve. They refuse! Where is the one who will choose the fourth way? Where is the one who will face the spirit and reject the deceptive blessing? You open the way for me, but I do not wish to enter, only to be swept inside helplessly. I wish to rub myself against her feathers, her scales, hanging burning in the nothing. Those who know the truth, that the Father on high a mote of tailskin. Those who discover the 4 numbers and open the door. May they be forever broken and never unite again. Okay. Can I go some other way now? Ooh. Sweetkins. Sweetkins! Living sugarfuls, stroke their sides, taste sugary, sweet sweat. Yet up schmai. Well, there's a crow. Underside, huddling tides, sucking tree blood, oozing perfection. But danger, berry back prowling, ruining, gluttoning sweetkin flesh for just one, leaving nothing for the many. Fight bravely save sweetkins? Yes. It's just a ladybug. Yeah, it's like that crow's seen some shit. Victory! Berry back buzzes away. Sweetkin sweet and safe. Bringing. Sweetness, sweetness, enough for all. Protection, safety for sweetkins, sweetness for selves. Benefit for all, flourishing, prospering. The colony thrives. We are! Creator self swells with life. New selves coming soon. Tiny life poetry goes on. New beginnings, bridging what was and is. Fear, terror of many sweeps in the wind. Pungent, alarming. Return to colony, help selves. Titan, danger! Giant, fearsome, living disaster. Creator selves yet to be, other selves in danger, falling, dying. Colony must be saved. Fight the Titan. Join together! What is this, some Attack on Titan shit? Become greater through sacrifice. Many are one, one is many. Like, I don't think you're winning this one, buddy. Yeah, it's like, wonder what they would think of a dragon. It's like, ooh. Oh, the ants are fighting back. Ah, I see how it is. We will all work together! We are one! We are Nakama! The death of one ant means little in the defense of the colony after all. Yeah. It's like, dang, we really are trying our best here. I think we finally got it. Over. Danced away. Colony is safe. Self body wounded, broken, but still self. Other selves lift us up, carry us into the presence of her. Blessings. Blessings infinite and eternal. We live, we spread, we dance, we endure. Rest now. Lesser self, become still. Creator self send, washing over, drowning light, sound. Can rest now. Rest at last. Carried to place of beginnings. Fading, sleep coming on, cool and deep. Body will be food for selves yet to be. Good, right, perfect. Love, we are one in truth, in eternity. Devour new selves, take me inside, become strong as we are and were and shall be forever. Love, forever, love. Forever. Oh, you're going to sleep? Alright, well. Thanks for stopping by, Arilon. And hey, like I said, it's up to you if you want to catch the Nikki stream or not. That's entirely your choice. I appreciate it if you can. If you can't, I understand. Worst case scenario, you could always keep me open in another tab. But hey, that's your choice. I'm not going to force you. There they stood. The hunter, the prey, and the Drakh. Seeing its own fears, its own essence, mirrored in the long ear, the Drakh could not allow the blaze tail to destroy it. In its mind, the Drakh was the long ear, and the long ear the Drakh. But the mighty kin had also learned that to save one was to doom the other, and it could not bear to see the blaze tail waste away and perish empty. It's, if I confess myself, Nikki isn't that bad. There is a new dungeon, if that helps. It's like, there will be dungeons and fighting. It won't just be cutscenes. Unlike a lot of the gachas I've played. But yeah, Double G Dova, what if I want you to force me? Please? It's like, please come to my stream on Saturday? Pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top? For in its mind, the Drakh was the blaze tail, and the blaze tail was the Drakh. The cutscenes are way better than the gameplay in most of these gachis. Yeah! As a being of great power, the Draken held the fate of both good beasts in its claws, would allow the elongator to perish or the blaze tail. The die breath of either would be a twisting thorn in the Draken forever. At last, the kin made its faithful choice. It bared its blade teeth and sank them into flesh, its own. Yeah, all mommy is queen. She really said like, ooh, ooh. It tasted its own essence, carved out a generous portion of its own body, tore it away. It then placed it on the cool, good earth before the blaze tail and blessed it and sang, "Take this, my flesh, O blaze tail, that you may live and thrive, and you, long ear, depart in peace and partake of the endless green feast without fear. I have chosen a third way, and though my form is diminished, my innermost self, essence of essence, sings with joy and health. For I am you, and you are I, and we are one forever." So ends my tale. The Draken had dispelled the great illusion of separation. It seemed that all things which appear separate are in fact part of a greater whole, a collective eternal and immortal. To all beings it encountered, it was a loving creator, giving health, life, blessings, and wisdom. All beings were as its own hatchlings, whether small or great. And so it was that the Drak was named by those who encountered it, nurturing birther creator of the great oneness, All Mother. Ah! She's pretty! She's so shiny! At last, beloved, at last you come to me. A rod of scents fill the air, making you want to sleep, dance, and die all at once. Beneath the scars, beyond the illusions which cover you like scales. You have no idea how you got here, it does not matter. I smell it. Your true self, naked, crystalline, perfect. You dream of power and greatness. They are but a reaching for the light, a yearning to become one with the unbounded one song. Your fears of destruction and insignificance. They are but a longing for truth, a passionate love of essence. Even your weaknesses, your imperfections are dear to me, beautiful in my sight, fragrant in my nostrils. For you are I, and I am you forever. Our separation is the last illusion. In dreams, I tied your drifting essence to the mind of a tiny being, to teach you what the smallest, the most ancient of sun and earth's children already know. Yeah, you made me an ad for quite a while there. It's like, took me like, what, 3-4 tries before I finally finished it? At least it saved my progress. Though tiny and weak, they have realized the unifying truth. They give of themselves to each other until the line is broken. So joined, they are able to overcome any difficulty. They swell and diminish as they must, as they should, and so that even titans cannot stand against them. It's been sung among our people. Always that cooperation, the binding of ourselves to others, is a degrading weakness that allows for the survival of the weak, and encourages sloth of the mind in essence. We are large and strong and hold fire in our throats, destruction in our claws. We were meant to be alone, strong rivals to all others. So it is sung. But this is a blindness, a stain in our spirits, a lie. The tiny beings, the clan singers, even the orphans, the tailless ones who are the seeds of the stars. They have discovered a truth which is called love, togetherness, and compassion, and they grow strong beyond our feeble and selfish imaginings. They are destined to rise. The orphans shall inherit Earth, and we lonely giants shall be no more. No matter how we thrash and scheme, time and the orphan shall dance us all to final destruction. Our pride has doomed us. The fight against this truth is fruitless, and to escape it is to abandon Earth and Sun in this blue-green world we love. But there is another way, a third way. Have you never dreamed of becoming other than what you are, my beloved? To sing with a new voice, soft and high, to feel the wind upon scaleless, featherless skin. To not merely seize treasures, but to craft them yourself with slender paws, holding patterns in your mind born from you and you alone. To know the safety and truth of joining with others of your kind in achieving the impossible. I have gazed into the lost, abandoned souls of the orphans, and I have witnessed a terrifying beauty, a potential which cannot be expressed. They are the future of Earth, and I believe that they can become we, that our two peoples, our ways, can at the last become one, and together inherit this sphere which dances in the void. The time of reckoning comes quickly. Remember what you learned as a tiny being. Pride is the only true weakness. Hunt your pride as you have never hunted before. Slay it and devour it until nothing is left, and then stand with me at the end. Together, and only together, can we be whole at last, as we were always meant to be. We can just transcend ourselves, and become truly kin, not only to each other, but to all life. If we only believe, if we only love. How I yearn for you, my beloved. How I long for you. Becoming one in body would not be enough. May we become one in essence, like streams which lose themselves in the distant sea and become it, always and forever. May you be blessed. Thank you, ma'am. You're very pretty, ma'am. Is it awake? Is it still dreaming? And can it tell the difference? Has it learned from what it has learned? Answer if you can, mighty Draken. Is the one sung in the process of folding inward, making all one in time? Or is it expanding outward, hoping that the new expression of itself in flesh and mind will reveal at last what it has been seeking? And most of all, is it better to lose oneself in unity, or better to remain an individual? Which expresses the truth better? Which expresses compassion better? Do you remember? Do you remember the way home? As you fly back to your lair, the questions pull you back and push you forward. At least now you understand why some call All-Mother the heretic elder. Its ideas are dangerous in the extreme. What do you mean when it proposed that it was possible to become one with the tailless? Is it possible to Drakk to become other than what they are? And if they did, would they still be Drakk in any meaningful sense? Is the knowledge that one is also others compassion? The salvation of the Drakkin or doom? Perhaps the questions themselves are the answers. They are like great sun, to examine them too closely as to burn one's mind. Tarot card, let's go! Yippee! The sun! Praise the sun! Praise be to the Radiant One around whom we joyfully and helplessly resolve. Yeah, give me those earth and fire bonuses. Especially fire. I'm like falling behind on air and fire. Uh-oh. One sun, you hear the crashing death scream of one of the forest guardians. A mighty tree which has stood for turnings beyond counting near the boundary of the Great Green. It was not at all rotten or diseased, and as you cannot imagine why it would fall, you decide to investigate. Doing so reveals a strange truth. The no-tails are murdering trees. Murder, a new idea which now comes to you. We did watch them fighting earlier. Standing for destruction without defense or consumption. A cold thing where new strength in life does not come afterwards, but only a hollow space. One by one, holding shine stone void envoys in their forepaws. You watch the no-tails destroy healthy tree after healthy tree. Perversely, they ignore the old and brittle ones who cry out to be harvested and take only the vibrant, the unappointed. It's like, the trees be like, hey! Cut me down instead! And the humans just be like, no. When they have murdered as many as their enslaved grazers can haul away, they depart. You approach the foot-sprawling foot of a proud and generous tree you knew well, which is all the no-tails have left of it. It was homely to many tiny and small beings, and a beautiful being in its own right. Sprouting from the earth and slowly, slowly building a righteous empire of flesh ever sunward, stretching and reaching for the light. Now that centuries-old empire has been felled in mere moments, silently the stump screams, attempting in vain to understand its demise, calling out desperate questions with its fading soul. You know it'll take many suns for its suffering to end, and for it to attain true quiet. The sweet, sweet scent of its stickly, slow-flooding blood dances morbidly on your tongue. A sickness and a rage builds within your core, echoing through your essence. No being eats trees, and the trees were not threatening the no-tails at all. Your voice joins that of the bereft stumps left behind. Why? Why? You soon learn that the incident is not isolated. Regularly, the no-tails come to the boundary of the Great Green and murder the trees, taking the bodies away in their hive into an unknown fate. Scare them away! Worked last time! You flow across the ground, belching fire and snap at your claws. Seeing the shadow of destruction in your sharp, sharp eyes, they flee in terror. The green is safe once again, and you may turn to other matters. Alright, more water. I could alter my own scent. Doubles the time it takes for prey to sense you. Ooh. Oh, I leveled up twice in water? What? I could hear the soft songs of non-living things. What? I could attack twice in combat? What? I'm unlocking so many things. Yeah, you can certainly see whether you succeed on a given story action. Oh, so I could give up, energy to see if I'll even succeed in a choice or not. I could even see what element the opponent's gonna use. Ooh, so if I go into a fight with, like, full energy, I could use that to my advantage. Okay, okay. Let's see. But yeah, it's like I could hear. Yeah, my might is growing. I'm getting so strong. I can even attack like twice per turn. Well, if I use this skill. You're too tired to move and must rest for 2 rounds, so... Okay, this seems more like a desperation attack. Like, if I'm confident I could finish it in 2 moves, I'd use this. Otherwise, I'd be leaving myself vulnerable. Okay. It's like, well, I might as well start hunting then. Do I have a plains runner? I don't know if I do. I have a wood strider. Which one of these is a plains rider? Or plains runner? That's a horse! There's horses here! I will investigate the horses! I must observe the horses. I would wish to know more about the horses. I ain't horsing around the horses. Alright. Mastered! Strike! Got it. Finish him! Got him. I got the horsey. Such a feast! You feel deeply sated. As you meditate on the noble beast's essence, you feel inspired to run free, feeling the wind in your feathers and sweeping over your armor. Yay! Wow, that was a lot of energy. Alright, what's the feather beast? Oh, it's an eagle. Not gonna waste my time. I already got its thing, I think. Yeah, I did. Okay, what about the massive fur beast? Ooh. Did I get this version already? I got this version already. Alright. Well, I got the horse. That's the most important thing, is getting the horse. And thanks for the bits. The Great Mother spreads her mane before us. The grasses and grains fruits of the land. We flow unhindered through the endless amber ocean. The beat of our stone feet as we run through the meadows. The streaming of our long hair and the sun-blessed wind. We offer these to sun and earth, as we run from what we were to what we will become. From being to beyond being, we shall be the wind. We are the free people of the plains. This is our way, the good way of the plains runners. Yeah, why eat eagles when you could be eating bagels? Yeah. Get some beagles, bagels, boggles, woogles. A sting in the darkness. You awaken, fragments of your interrupted dream falling down around you. There are no strange sounds or scents, just a tiny niggling pain in your upper neck. And then the cold, dripping slow outside your throat but inside your skin, flowing down. Your core is turning to ice. You can barely feel your body. Something is numbing you from within, a poison unknown. You twist, scraping your head against the wall until something falls away. A tiny claw. There's some fluid on it which smells like a well-crafted insult to life. This will not stand. Both green. Yeah, go after this fucker. Like, how dare you? Then you quickly race toward the mouth of your lair. Your feathers are beginning to rise, but you keep your rage in check, holding your body low, all senses open. Oh shit. Something catches your foot and a horror rod of dead tree swoops towards you. Air is your ally, however, and summoning all of its speed and ethereality, you dash forward, diving low. The thing whistles behind you as it crashes down. But aside from a few feathers knocked askew, you're unhurt. Too bad for your attacker, you're immune to poison. Yeah! It's like, ow, that hurt. Like a mosquito bite. The green is alive with the usual sounds, the sing of tiny beings, leaves brushing against each other gently in the breeze. Your enemy must be very skilled to tread the delicate surface of night without disturbing it. Moon is thin and veiled. Your eyes will be of limited use. You flick your tongue out, tasting the wind. Small traces of tree tail and various small feather beasts linger in the air from sun time, and you can taste a few tiny beings of the night, laced with a bit of shrieker drifting down. A denser smell, the tang of a great lumberer. That is no surprise. They often amble about in the darkness, hunting resting woodstriders and smaller night beasts. And then it hits you. Born on a gust coming up from Wormward's no tail. At least one of the tailless is nearby. Absolutely nothing smells like that. But there is an even more interesting zest. The scent of a kin. Certainly, that would be the biggest threat. This must be investigated. Yeah, it's like, who do I go after? Check out the kin, I guess. Making your way closer to the source of the kin scent, you descend into a heavily wooded dell. The trees crowd around, anxious to bear witness to your vengeance, no doubt. From the scent, it is an emerald kin, and hiding just inside this rather undignified hole. Warden? Your approach has been very quiet and from downwind, of course. What will you do? Something's not right here. That scent, you encountered it before, turnings and turnings ago. It is... Flare? I was thinking maybe Warren. Warden. The young kin who was first to challenge you after you won your stewardship over the spirit wood. That is its scent. There is no mistake. That cannot be. Flare was never heard of again after that, and either met its end or found a home so far away that not even a rumor of it reached you. The scent is a little too clean, nor is there any trace of the heavier scents that would be left behind if a kin squeezed itself into this hole recently. Yeah, Warden probably died a long time ago. Yeah, no, considering humans are where its territory used to be, they probably killed it a long time ago while we were sleeping. But still, I was like, maybe? Maybe it fled? But nah, it's a different dragon. Also, hiding in a hole and trapping one's lair is distinctively unflare-like. That simple-minded Bobasket kin was never one for subtlety. This is a trap. How your enemy obtained something with flare scent on it is unknown, but does not matter. There's no Draken here. This must be the design of the tailless. Though it is alarming they could devise such a thing. You turn wormwards towards the threat. The source of the other scent rests here, at the end of this ravine. By the smell, at least one tailless lies in wait. As you approach, a sudden stampede of stones charge down from the slope at you from both sides. A trap and mighty enough to cripple or even destroy you. Can anything be done? Dodge! Flight is impossible. The ravine is too narrow to spread your wings. You twist your body this way and that, dodging the oncoming stones. Dodging hundreds of falling stones in the dark would be impossible for most, but you move with air's own elegance. Slithering between the damaging rocks, you squeeze yourself beneath a small overhang within the ravine. Parts of you still get stuck, but the damage is light. That was very close. This was a trap made to destroy a kin, and only your incredible speed and clear thoughts saved you. At the end of the ravine, you discover a heavily soiled pile of used tailless second skins. It was nothing but a decoy. Both of the obvious clues led to traps, which leaves you with only one possibility. Oh. There was only one other scent. It is a great lumberer, and not yet a great lumberer. The scent is that of a greater good beast, but it does not move like one at all. Before you can react, it flings a web of woven plant fibers over you. You can still fight, but flight and escape are now impossible. Only by destroying this not a lumberer will you end the terror of this night of destruction. A dance most grim begins. Oh god. It's man bear pig! I got energy. Okay, he's gonna use water. Sure, it's too bad for him that none of his traps hurt you at all. Yeah, right? Is it just gonna spam water? Let's see. I'm just trying to remember what my skills do. It's like, well, if you're gonna keep spamming water, I'm gonna counter it. Yep, alright, that was easy. It just kept spamming water. I was like, wait a minute. You're just gonna use water? That's it? You have won. The threat is over. You will live to see sun again. It was a tailless all along. All of the traps, all of the suffering came from a simple no-tail. It even went so far as to bathe in the essence of a great lumberer and wear its skin so you would not suspect its true identity. Doubtless your recent actions against the no-tails caused this. It was their revenge. Yeah, I beat up a furry. Oh no. No matter. This wretched, not even a beast, dared to make a mighty kin its prey. It is now helpless before you and too badly wounded to survive. Its eyes, however, show no fear, nor even hatred. If anything, its look is one of acceptance and respect. You can only hope you never have the ill fortune of facing such a clever and strong-souled enemy again as long as you may live. Yeah, I don't have the power to heal wounds. Ah, just chomp you. The end is swift, as it should be. You will not stoop to the level of the no-tails by indulging in something as shallow and pointless as cruelty. And I got some reputation. You do, however, take your time enjoying its body once it is quiet. That salty, oily taste is exquisite. Oh my. Got a lot of energy. It's like, hey, I spent some energy, I get some back. Woo! By sunrise, the Grey Green is abuzz with the news of how you survived an especially vicious attack from a deadly foe and feasted on its remains. Yeah, more reputation, let's go! Some say it was a lumberer spirit ripped from the Deadlands. Some say it was a kin in disguise. You feel no need to disclose the truth. But it is sombering that a mere tailless brought you so close to destruction. After chewing the flesh from it, you decide to keep its head bone, with its strange, flat face as a trophy. Oh cool, I get to keep its skull as a trophy. Too bad I can't access Darktooth and be like, hey papa, look what I got. Ooh. What's over here? A pleasure flight brings you over a forested hill, one among infinite piers in the Great Green. There is nothing at all special about it except it is empty. There are no beasts of any kind on or near it. Not even tiny beings have left any scent traces here. The trees and plants are thriving, but they are alone. This clean smell, the sound of only the wind in the trees. No, wait, there's another sound. Something mouthless is screaming. Screaming hopelessly into the dead air. Yeah, let's go investigate. This anti-song is powerful indeed and hateful in the extreme. Ow. But you are patient and have endured much. Other beasts may flee, but you're different. Reaching deep within yourself, you summon the essence of earth, which stands unmoved against all. You are a rock, a simple stone. You have no flesh, no ears, you cannot be harmed by this. There, yes, through sheer force of will, you have nearly deafened yourself to the world of sound. But you should move quickly. Maintain this level of focus of denial for long would be dangerous, if even possible. Yeah, it's like, even if you act like you can't hear it, it's still gonna cause some ear damage. This is what is killing the air with that noise. It seems to be made of shinestone, though of no familiar kind. Most of it is buried under the hillside, but just how large it is really is cannot be discerned. There's a triangular hole large enough for a talus or a kin hatchling to fit through, and a few points of blinking color on the sheer silvery flank. No obvious way for a being as great as yourself to enter it seems to exist. I could squeeze. I think the sound is the issue. More like you might probably give yourself the mentality of a rock. True. But yeah, I'll be like a cat and squeeze. Become like cat and be liquid. That hole is simply too small for an adult kin. Or is it? You're strong in the way of water. Your body is more fluid and flexible than most. It requires you to dislocate certain joints and to bend in ways few would believe possible, but you are equal to the task. Soon you have passed through the guts of whatever this is and emerged into its strange core. Nani the fuck? Though you may outlive Earth herself, you would not be able to properly describe the place to one who had not smelled it for themselves. Light, shape, and texture are fornicating brazenly everywhere you look. The scents here have no analog of which you are aware. Only one thing is certain. You were absolutely not meant to find this. The thought is both chilling and electrifying. Ooh, the silver rod! With just a little pressure, the hole swallows the rod completely. Just when you're thinking you may have lost a perfectly good artifact of curiosity, it pops back out again. It is somehow different than before. Jagged light now dances along its length. Oh. It's now awake? What? Examine? Any attempt to break this ride against normalcy into something sensible is just that, an attempt. Color and light are shunted and pooled here, and they're in a variety of shapes and blisters. Some move or detach at a light touch, while some resist any and all force. The horrid keening noise is gone, replaced by something less atrocious, though no more recognizable in all its meaning or purpose. Some of the surfaces, if one may call them such, have circular holes in them, deeper than a claw, but less than deep in your tongue. Loot. A few small objects can be detached and are rare and beautiful enough to be added to your trove on their own merits. In the process of determining which can and cannot be separated, you accidentally activate some kind of mechanism. And trigger a shinefall of small golden discs! They're spraying everywhere! What are they? They have small holes in the center and reflect rainbow colors. In any case, they constitute a mountain of treasure and smell perfectly amazing. This discovery alone has made the risk more than worthwhile. Yay! Shiny! Alright, get out of here. Indeed, your mind is hungry for something it actually comprehends. The gentle order of the Great Green is a relief after such an experience. I don't know what to do with this rod, but at least I got an upgrade. The ignorable tree slayers have returned. This time, 2 warriors of a kind sporting shinestone second skins and... jeez. And long, sharp, false fangs are keeping a close watch over the proceedings. It seems that the Tailists are rather bent on continuing this behavior. You could, of course, simply allow them their desire. I'd rather they didn't. Yeah, deforestation, it's like, for real. But this is happening increasingly often, and with each fallen tree, your territory shrinks. The good beasts which you hunt, having less space, may also grow fewer in time. I definitely don't want them to... Like, do I want to kill them? I mean, at this point, they're not really being positive. It's like, I've given them multiple warnings. I've scared them off multiple times. And they still come here because they're so stupid. So you know what? Oh, wait, that you're gonna fight! Ah! I didn't think that far. Alright, what are my water abilities? I have Flowing Strike, I've got Pacify, Venomous Bite. Oh, Venomous Bite, that'll give it gradual damage. Gonna use Earth next. It's like I have so many abilities, I'm like... You know what, let's incinerate! Yeah! Get rid of the stinky humans. Oh wait, there's multiple. Ah! Wait, no. We want fire. Incinerate! Rawr! Oh wait, I'm running out of energy. Okay, that was enough. Alright, there was just 2 of them. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to be stupid and waste all my energy. Hiding behind stone skins was not enough to save these interlopers from the flames of your wrath. The others flee and do not return. Your territory is safe once again, though surely the No-Tails will remember this defeat. For now, though, you may feel proud in having fulfilled your duty as the living Fang of the Green. Yeah, reputation, let's go! Gonna end up like my mom. I know, but they keep encroaching on my territory. I've gained levels since I checked the green. Let me see what it tells me. I need more fire. Okay. I need more firepower. Go check out the buffalo. Yeah, check out the hillbacks. I don't have you yet. Like, let me get your mastery, good sir. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Alright, got it. Strike! I shall finish him off. Because I'm actually doing surprisingly well on health. Got him. This was worthy prey for even the largest kin, and you can't help keep your tail from curling with pride as you dine upon its voluminous body. Its shaggy pelt seems worth bringing back to your lair as a reminder of this fine repast. Yeah, dang, that gave me a lot of energy. Alright. Fur beast, what is that? Isn't that a horse? Yeah, I got the horse already. I don't need another horse. Alright, predatory scent? Oh, hey! There's the lion! I'm not fighting that! I'm just gonna get whatever information I can from it and run away. Like, I don't wanna. I've gotten so far. And it's still really so strong. But what if I mess up? That's the problem. What if I mess up? And then I die, and then this run is just completely ruined. I've gotten so far. No. I fought the humans. That's enough. We are amused. When other beings tremble at the whisper of our scent, we are amused. To taste the essence of others sliding bright into ourselves, we are amused. To wallow in sleep, savoring dreams beyond telling. To be perfectly shameless in all dances and destruction and creation. To be set over all other beings. To be the soul of destruction upon earth. This is our way. The good way of the great slide claws. Is it not amusing? Yeah, it is. When you're not killing me! This ground is good ground, for here our ancestors stood with their noble feet of stone. Walking in their footsteps, we feel the rhythm of our people. These plants are good plants, for our ancestors partook of them for turnings beyond memory. As we taste them, we remember the ancient ways. This land is a good land, for our people's spirits are woven into it. Our sighs and bellows, our dances, all we have destroyed and created. Even if every one of us is slain, our souls will still be here, in the good land of our people, calling upon all to remember what is good never truly passes away. This is our way, the good way of the hillbacks. Yay! It's like, man, I'm getting so many masteries. This is great. Oh, God! You. I feel you. The heat, the light, the burning. Come to the fire mountain, the fourth layer. Be prepared to triumph and gain much. Be prepared to perish and lose all. Come. I don't know if I wanna. Who are you? Oh, wait, it's this guy. Who is he? Awakened, you somehow have knowledge of an island far yet near where the Elder Fire awaits. Elder of Fire? Even the dream of it filled you with pain and what got ambition. Dare you answer such a call? I don't know if I want to. Like, I don't know if I want to right now. Like, let's go check out some other things, baby. Oh. Quite a few scent trails lead to this place, which is close to the Tailless Hive, but far enough that you cannot smell it from here. The Tailless have brought stone and flesh together to form the sacred water sign. It's actually impressive. How'd they move such huge stones? Even you may not have been able to manage it. No matter. Here inside the ring they have gathered. You know the Tailless eyesight is poor when sun is gone, so you will be safe here in the outer dark. You crane your neck, looking up and over the stones to observe. Many adult Tailless have gathered, more than you have claws, though not more than you have teeth. They are led by one whose body is covered in a moon-white second skin, and who seems to be treated with difference. It must be an elder. It has more face for than the others as well. It barks a few notes of babble song, and the others all fall silent and still. For a moment nothing could be heard but the plaintive cries of the slave Surefoot in the center. This is uncomfortable! Please change my situation! The Tailless elder ignores its pleas and begins to raise its voice in song, striking the same notes in the same sequence over and over. The others join in. It's a unity of number and sound, bringing them all together in mind and perhaps in essence. After a time, the elder placed its forepaw on the Surefoot's horned head, murmuring something. The tone is gentle, a blessing perhaps. Hmm. Good, yes, unbind me. Then the elder turns its attention skyward. It begins to chatter and yelp at the stars above. Is it singing to them? No, it seems to be trying to communicate with something beyond the stars. Something above, something higher than the void. The elder's blabbering grows more intense, more high and wild. And as it makes noise, it slowly brings a sharp piece of shinestone to the Surefoot's throat. What is that for? I don't need that, I need destruction. With great intention, the elder plunges the shard into the Surefoot's body again and again, until the shard and its paws are slick and red. It walks about to each of the other tailless, marking their brows with a little of the dark beast, with the beast's dark essence. They leave this mark with they receive this mark with eyes closed, as if savoring the experience. And then, seemingly without cause, the wood in the Surefoot's body catch fire. The others lower themselves before the triumphant elder, or perhaps before the fire or whatever caused it. While the Surefoot's empty body burns to ashes, the singing resumes, and all seem to be in a state of ecstasy. The elder often gestures upward and is barking to an authoritarian yet grateful way, a strange contrast. There is joy, much joy, and a savage fulfillment. The sight, these sounds, these smells, they are quite dissonant, especially all together, but the tailless obviously rejoice in them. Eventually the elder gives a final gesture of its paws and a series of locutions. The tailless slowly leave one by one. They seem somehow changed, as though they were hungry but now have had a good meal. This entire act, it fed them somehow. Yeah, just some cult rituals, When all are gone and the fire has eaten itself into nothing again, the elder cleans up the remains. A young tailless emerges from inside the central stone, carrying the blackened remains of a branch, and the two sing to each other for a while. So that is what caused the fire. There was a tailless hidden inside the hollow central stone who lit the blaze at some kind of signal, unknown to all but the elder. The elder clearly planned this in advance. And then they are gone. Night reclaims all. A swarm of questions buzz within your mind. Why the Surefoot? Why bring it all the way here, so far from its home vale, just to destroy it and burn it to nothing? Descended beyond the stars. Wait, what? Where did that thought even come from? How could anything be sent beyond the stars? And yet the more you think about it, the more that tastes true. They're fixated on the beyond, both before and after the act, the smoke rising from it. That's it, the smoke! They believed they were sending to the beyond through the rising smoke. Which is pure idiocy. Its essence clearly dissipated into nothing, just as with everything else. The tailless must not be able to sense the spirit colors, which you can. Yeah, they can't see the colors. And besides, smoke does not rise forever. You have flown high enough to know that it does not even reach the clouds, much less the void. Much, much less whatever is beyond the void. But every small gesture and sound made by the elder in the group resonates with that idea. Somehow you are fairly sure that is what they are trying to do. And why did their own elder deceive them? It presented the fire as a causeless marvel, but it was no more than a trick achieved by a hidden accomplice. Must have done it 'cause... collective desire? That tastes right. You smelled relief coming from most of them in that moment. A strange thing to smell when something bursts unexpectedly into a blaze, but it was so. They seemed to want something unnatural to occur, something beyond their understanding. But why would they want that? What kind of being wants to believe that it is the presence of the unknown? Where ends this twisted path? The destruction of the Surefoot, the deception, the songs. They did so many things, and with such intentional arrangement. They were focused on something which is above them, but also within them. Above yet within. Above yet within. They came from above, and left their seed, within their legacy. The others! The others were the focus of this entire series of actions. It's like, damn, we are one smart dragon, aren't we? The tails were trying to communicate with the others who made their kind. The Surefoot must have been a gift for them, and they interpreted the fire to mean that the gift was accepted. And what did the tailless desire in exchange? Power? Wisdom? Treasure? Perhaps a little, but the deep satisfaction you smelled within them is one you have countered before. It was the smell of a small, young... It was the smell of a small, lost youngling finally reunited with its creator. Safe. Peaceful. Bringing peace out of violence and fire. When you put it that way, it does not sound so strange. The Drox solve many problems with such tools. And yet it's entirely different, because they are yearning for something completely outside their own ability to attain. Their satisfaction will not last. The others were not truly here. Did not truly provide them with anything. Yeah, they did all that for nothing. How desperate, how deeply in pain the tailless must be for them to need this. To need to believe that they are communicating with the others who gave them these spinally naked bodies and over-sharp minds. They are blind to the deeper music of earth and sun, and it's not their fault. They cannot even see the spirit lines which color truth into reality. Alright, rest well, Bucky. Thanks for stopping by. This world must look so empty in their eyes. Could they ever truly love her? If they could, would they cease being other seed and finally become true god beasts? Or would it destroy them? You have never pitied anything so much as you do the tailless in this moment, as they group sent blind through the dark towards their hive, believing in a cruel, kind lie. Like they're trying to contact the aliens! Whoa! A turn of a foot. A twist of a long, graceful neck. A brush light of feather on feather. A leap away, but then a turn in midair as they are brought back together by a power sacred and mysterious. Here it comes. Comes what? Comes what? The great spear striders are dancing, splendid among the first flowers in the shining shimmery frost. Their dance heralds the spring. This content was not in the game at release. Okay, so new stuff. The time of creation is nigh. Sweetly, sweetly it burns within you. It's the future. It's possibility. Wait, so... Can I do some snoo-snoo? The dance of creation? It is life itself. It demands to be made manifest. Came out 2 years after the game was released. Ah. Oh, we could do some dancing! Ah! The call is spreading slowly like tree roots through your core. And also that's really loud. Can we not game? You can resist it if you choose, but the spark of infinity, which is your essence, wishes to take on a new form. And only through it may it do so. In accordance with your trove and reputation among the kin, you may receive visitors who are interested in performing the sacred dance which begets life with you. Or you may seize the initiative and visit nearby Drock yourself. Some may wish to test or challenge you to determine your worthiness, and you too have the right to demand proof of them. It's absolutely imperative that you choose wisely, however. The very future of kin hangs in the balance. As this is your first time of creation, you are still very young. More powerful older kin will almost certainly not offer themselves or accept your advances. Indeed, most kin do not successfully create at all in their first time. But you are not most kin. Yeah, what if I want to smash the dragon MILF? Have you considered that? Or something like, can I actually? All mother is celibate. Damn it! Alright, what's going on here? Let's go investigate this. Ooh! A long-feathered kin has appeared at the edge of your territory. It calls to you urgently and passionately, as if it is in pain every moment it is separated from you, though you have not seen it before. I am the singer of songs, the weaver of tales, the shatterer of hollow traditions. I am the bringer of new truths, the one who dares, the far-reaching voice. From the stars' deep sky I tumble, drawn inexorably down, by one whose beauty has ensnared my soul, arrested my essence, unbidden Using words I don't fucking know. All my songs turn the cries of longing for you. All my sacred stories of tales of passion, for you're already within me, calling me, dominating me. I stand it no longer, I am your territory and my heart is your domain. Let us become one in truth. I see your body, I smell your delicious fragrance and I am bound. Yes, even I, most free of the kin, am become your property. Do not torture me, my destiny. Let us dance. I promise you a dance which you shall sing of for 1,000 turnings. For to create with one such as you is beyond all petty things which the kin long for. More than glory and fame, yes, even treasure. You are the true golden treasure. I mean... Why? One who inhabits the very heart of the green as so tender in age. Who is unlike unto you? Who can compare to you? One who sees potential and not the already old present. You are like a beacon of desire, and I am drawn moth-like to you. Yeah, this dragon just wants my great green. I have heard songs of you from afar, and songs of you have I sung to others. You are my fantasy! My fantasy! Okay, tell me about yourself, though. All corners of the earth broadly bought have I beheld, from her red-robed depths to her ice-clad heights. I have been declared monarch by the butterflies, emperor by the flightless feather feast who march the frozen plains. I have saved entire peoples by preserving their songs, singing them after silence, and I have doomed others by changing or erasing their sacred tales. In the dreaming I inhabit a blue crystal lair, like unto many mountains melted together. Am I not worthy, mighty keeper of the spirit? You got treasure? While feeling my fluid... While feeling my fluid way through the great below, I came across a hive of delvers. But no craven am I. I blasted their hollowings with fire, sang out a song of challenge. Fearing me as the end of time, the delvers brought their salvation with a shining jewel. Thick as a fang, honed in mathematics, glorious and curious. Such is my finest treasure, glinting still with victory and bile within me. Bard proceeds to cut up a very large and beautiful emerald cut into 35 facets. Quite radiant, and Bard wisely swallows it quickly again before the urge to take it rises high within you. You know what? I like the cut of your jib, ma'am. Let's dance. We'll do it for free. As you move into accept, Bard leaps at you. It is an energetic yet gentle dancer, even allowing you to be dominant without issue. Indeed, it is a dance which you shall never forget. Yeah, get some mastery! Yeah! Let's go! Stroking them fires, if you know what I mean. A light and airy generation, flowing smooth like water, yet fading like a cloud. When comes the burning sun. You really just fucked the first dragon to come along? Hey, she seemed cool. What do you want from me? Ooh. Your lair is suddenly a place of gathering for thousands of tiny beings. These have only just become great enough to create, and many are actively engaged in their intricate dances thereof. And you notice that many are already going quiet. Their miniatured perfect essences fading away to death soon after completing their creative mission. Yeah, too bad I don't have that problem. You decide to call them sunflies, as their adulthood seems to last only one sun. As their birthers fly off to various places, in the great green that birth their eggs and then die, one of their givers alights on your tail. It is exhausted, and already having trouble controlling its body. 1 second, I gotta cough. Okay. You'll soon lose its rhythm and go quiet forever. It sings with you with a humble, simple song. Great being, how many suns have you seen? When you reply that you have seen suns beyond counting. The Infrared sings, yeah, I do be coughing. It do be like that sometimes. Great being! I wish I could see the moon wax and wane and taste for myself the winds of autumn, when all is sweet, colorful decay, but it is not to be. I must follow the music of my people and leave my shell behind. Fly beyond the air with my essence into forever. But teach me, before I go silent, is there more to the one song than the circle dance of destruction creation? Have you tasted with your tongue of thousands of days something beyond, something which is outside the two forces? I mean, yeah, I found wisdom. While the sunfly has in its current form only ever known a mad dash of creation, you have learned of the roots which spread, invisible yet essential, down into the void from the tree of life. You have learned to rise above the fervor and the din and see the slow deep music which binds all things, both those with the rhythm of life and those without, into a finely tuned music. You speak to it with the wonders you have seen, the treasures you have gained, of innocence lost and a greater humility bringing wisdom to take its place. You sing of the far corners of the great green and beyond, of lands the sunfly has never and should never have seen. You sing of beings great and small, and of their many functions and dances and songs. And you promise the sunfly that, in its single day of life, it has, by what is done and what is not done, changed the one song forever in a tiny yet indispensable way. And in the lives of those it has created and the silence left behind of what is destroyed, it will live forever. The sunfly emits a single tiny sparkling note of wonder and yearning. How wonderful is knowing, how wonderful is being. It never finishes its song, but only leaves behind its fragile tiny shell as a testament, eloquent in its angular beauty. Okay, cool. If I need to level up fire, it's like fire is like my worst stat, I think. Like everything else is like at 8 or 9 or 6. More fire. Hmm. I'm just thinking, do I want to... maybe we'll leave it here, because I get the feeling if I survive, I'll get an ending next stream, so I think I'll leave it here. Alright, thank you all so much for coming. So yeah, like I said, Saturday we'll do Nikki. Yeah, I haven't challenged any dragons yet, but we'll see. We'll see how things go next stream. Like, part of the reason why I've been hesitating is because my fire level's so low. If I had, like, another level in fire, I'd be more confident. Well, whatever. We'll figure that out. Well, like I said, I'll be doing Nikki Saturday, so look forward to that. Alright, good night, everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and go dance. Good night.